got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
And hello, and welcome back to another stream and another episode of Trails in the Sky, first chapter. Now, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing. What's up, Arkham Kratos, Brother Doom, and other Skye 14. How y'all doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you're doing well today. You mean Ocarina of Time remake? I did see it. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 3 is gonna be good. Yeah, sure, Doom, sure. I did see about the about all of the Nintendo Direct stuff, right? Like just before stream, like I completely forgot that it was today. I'll be honest with you. Like I woke up this morning and I was just like, yeah, I go about my daily usual bullshittery, and then, like, I sat down, like, after I got everything done, I was like, hey, wait, we have the Direct, let me look through that real quick. And so I did. Well, thank you, Brother Doom, for that 28 months streak. Hey, yo, tier 1 for 28 months. Crazy work, Doom, crazy work. Appreciate that, though. Indeed. Man, that's quite a bit of time, huh? That's quite a bit of time. We're getting close to the 2.5 years of streaming on Twitch and being an affiliate on Twitch. 2.5 years? That doesn't sound right. I feel like I've only been streaming on Twitch for like maybe close to 2 years, but like not already like nearly halfway through to year 3 of streaming on Twitch. That's wild. That's wild to think about. Kingdom Hearts 4 will be lit. Yeah, there's a lot of things in there that we will talk about soon enough, but before we get into all of that, we got some things we need to be dealing here, because I couldn't go off and do any grinding, unfortunately. See, like, I go over here, and then Tita's just like, that's the wrong way, silly. We need to go the other way. And so, I can't do any grinding at the moment. So, we'll progress through this a little bit, and then we'll look into all of the Nintendo Direct stuff. Like I said, I already did, like, a cursory glance, so, like, I do know a few things that are, like, dropping. But first off, we're back here in Zeiss, the central factory, and it only took us like 2 hours to get from Ruan to Zeiss, like a new personal best, for real. We got here, we met with Tita Russell, our new daughter. Congratulations, new daughter. Circle her, Joshua, circle her! And we met our grandpa, Professor Russell, as well, Professor R, and they did some experiments on the Black Orbment. The entirety of the city's, like, electricity went down, EMP went burr, And now we're talking to the bracers. Now we're starting our first day as bracers here. Our first for real day. Hi, Kilika. How you doing, girl? How you doing? The crazy thing, we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4, but we're still getting remasters and re-releases of the original 3. It's not even just the original 3, though, is it? Like, it is weird. We like, there's a lot of collector editions of Kingdom Hearts. Like, there's the one that I have that's like 1.5 remaster on PS3. Like, there's so many, like, so many of those. It's kind of insane. When Kaiju's here, she'd tell you to grind on this dick. True. True, that is what Kaiju would be saying, huh? Not gonna lie, I'm over Fire Emblem games. Sorry, Fire Emblem fans. Now, see, that Fire Emblem game looked really hyped to me. I really liked the look of that. But again, we'll talk about all that here in a little bit. Hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Doom, for the care package. We should take care of ourselves. We do be feeling kind of hit by a truck today, so a little bit of carrying is probably a good idea, huh? Oh, yeah. Good morning. I heard yesterday was taxing. Could you give me a full report? Wow, cutting straight to the point as always, huh? Mr. Murdoch filled me in on the basics, but I'd like to hear about it from you, as if you were actually on the scene. Understood. So, here's what happened. Gave Kilika a detailed report on last night's orbital shutdown. I see. It was sent anonymously to Mr. Cassius. I knew it had to be something dangerous. The guild is interested in this too, so do keep on working with the professor. Of course we will. We'll give you a report right away if we find out anything. And that's it? We came here and talked to Kilika and it was just GG? What do we have here? I see. What do I have? Right, we had all those overtimes. I forgot about all that. We had like a million things of overtime that we were doing last time with a bunch of puzzles and whatnot. They kind of give you the answers to the puzzles, so like it's not that big of a deal. No. Don't you get hit by the truck would fix me? Yeah. In more ways than one, huh? But yeah, I don't know. Like this morning, I was so comfy in bed, and I was like, man, I do not want to get up. But we did. Got our day started, and now here we are. And probably if I remember that the Nintendo Direct was today, I would have been a little bit more energetic to get out of bed. But like, I most certainly was not. In the mindset of get out of bed, gotta go do things. I was like, no, we stay here, we stay crippled. Bah, another failure. How'd you get over here, Russell, so quickly? Hi, Grandpa, we're here to help. Ah, Tita, and you two came too. We're kind of curious. So, what are you up to now? As you can see, I'm attempting to cut through the frame of the Black Orbment with this machine. It's proving to be quite the challenge. I almost lost a finger. How exactly? Seeing is believing. And boop! This guy really is Dr. Wily, but good guy. Oh, what's that? It's a circular saw. It's made of special alloy that can cut through almost anything. Oh, then it might not do shit. It stopped? Not again. This is basically what happened last night, but on a smaller scale. It seems this Black Orbment has the ability to shut down any orbments trying to interact with it. It appears to work on all kinds of orbments, not just the lights. Oh. But Grandpa, won't it spread like it did last night? Great point, my dear. It seems this orbital shutdown spreads to other active orbments within a specific range, which is about 5 ARJ. That also means if there aren't any active orbments within that range, it won't spread any further. Oh. Is that how it works? Of course, knowing that still doesn't solve the problem. We can't look inside if it keeps shutting down the machine. This is quite the predicament. Time to bring out the bandsaws. Bring out the hacksaw. Hey, can't we just, like, cut it with manpower? You know, determination and a bit of violence. See, Estelle's got the right idea. She understands. We make a fancy saw that can cut through almost anything, and we immediately see the boundaries of almost. Yeah, right. I mean, circular saws are pretty common, like IRL, so like, I wouldn't say that a circular saw could cut through almost anything IRL either. But it can cut through quite a bit, so. You can't do that, Estelle. The special alloy cutter didn't even make a scratch, remember? Oh, good point. How about fire? We can chuck it in a furnace and watch it melt. Oh no, that'd ruin whatever's inside. Oh, yeah.
The eyes are the windows to the soul. So your soul must be red and freaky.
Damn right. That's why we got that red eye. Because it's freaky up in here. Thank you, Doom. Thank you for that Doom quote. Wait a second. That might actually work. Huh? Like, we could melt it down? No. Don't be silly. The biggest problem we have is that it uses orbital energy. We can modify the machine to run on something else. Modify the machine to run on something else? Is there even a way to do that? There sure is. It's called an internal combustion engine. It's a type of machine that generates engine by burning fuel. Or, blah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. The concept has existed for a long time. It's far less efficient than orbital engines. But we should be able to get a little machine up and running. I didn't know an engine like that even existed. I see. Now I understand how you got the idea from the word fire. But Grandpa, I've never even seen an internal combustion engine unit anywhere. I believe there's an old research unit somewhere in the central factory. Oh, and we'll also need to get fuel for it. Fuel, you mean oil? No, it must be a highly combustible liquid called gasoline. It's also used as a solvent. I believe there's a decent supply stored up here. Yes, this might just work. I find it hilarious how we're really moving away from all of the, like, fancy, like, orbital energy and whatnot. Just going back to, like, the real basic shit. Gasoline and combustion engines. Alright, let's start modifying the machine. I'll help you, Grandpa. Is there anything we can do to help? Obviously, not any technical stuff like Tita. Perhaps you could fetch me the internal combustion engine and the gasoline. They're a bit heavy, but I think bracers are strong enough to carry them both. Okay, leave it to us. An internal combustion engine and gasoline. Got it. Can you tell us where they might be? Did you forget where they are? I'm afraid so. Oh, come on. Miss Estelle, the operations room might have info on where to find them. Operations room? It's the room on the 5th floor. The orbital calculator is in there. All the information about the central factory is recorded there, so you should be able to find where the engine and gasoline are. Wow, never knew a place like that existed. Okay then, we're counting on you. Really now? Okay, fine. Let's just go to the operations room already. Okay, come on, it's on the 5th floor. Is Tita with us as well? Tita's not with us anymore. Does that mean that I can leave? Can I just leave out of here? No, not yet. Damn it! I really want to start doing all the grinding bullshittery. Blah. Should be able to find out where the internal combustion engine and gasoline are stored in the operations room on the 5th floor. The operations room on the 5th floor. Got it! Alright, let's head there right away. What are you doing standing there? Hurry and bring me the internal combustion engine and the gasoline. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to yap with you. I pretty much talked to everybody else around here, so I don't really care to talk to any of them. But yeah, considering we do got, like, a decent bit of, like, grinding to go through, I feel like that would be the good time to talk about all of the, like, Nintendo Direct stuff. So for now, we'll just kind of focus in on this. I still gotta go up even further. But it is quite funny, huh? About how, like, we're in this world full of, like, magic and, this, like, orbit energy. But then here we are reverting back to, like, regular-ass engines and, gasoline. The usual. Wow, check out this room. So techy. Looks like we got the right place. Oh, hello? I don't recognize you two. You need something from the operations room. I'm Travis, by the way, the technical supervisor here. Pleasure to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here because Professor Russell asked us to look up something. Professor Russell? Oh, no, not again. Don't tell me he's got into trouble again. Again? Man, no one here trusts that old dude, huh? Well, he's undeniably a genius. After all, he did invent the Capel system. But he's also one endless headache. Now, his granddaughter, Tita, she's a hardworking sweetheart. Haha, say no more. We get it. We also drink because of ha-has. But don't worry, it's not such a big deal this time. We'd just like to get to know where a few supplies are stored here in the central factory. Ugh, that's all? Yeah, that's easy. Alright, let me show you how to use this computer. One fancy-ass computer here, huh? This cylindrical device here is the orbital calculator, the Capel. Orbital calculators are everywhere nowadays, even used for things like airship navigation controls. The Capella is currently the world's fastest information processor and has incredible versatility. It can handle everything from structural integrity calculations to information searches. And so, to look up something, we first switch the panel here to search mode. This sends an orbital signal through the wiring and accesses the memory orbment. Memory orbments contain large amounts of cords that can manage light-based information. That way, you can easily put up any information you want. Easy peasy. Does that make sense so far? Yep, absolutely not. Yep, totally. Wow, Estelle, impressive. It's such advanced technology that I'm struggling to follow along. It's not that bad, it's just a computer. Okay, I lied. My bad. I'm completely clueless. Well, you don't have to memorize how the mechanism functions. I'll switch the mode so you can try using the panel yourself. You should get the hang of it soon. I like how it actually gave us an answer, or like a choice there. The Orbital Calculator Capella System version 7.0. Copyright ZCF 1197 to 1202. Mode information search. Memory check. Okay. Access database. Select search word. Central Factory. Oh wow. History. Septian calendar 1154. Professor Claude Epstein dies in the sovereign state of Le Mans. I wonder if we're going to be going to Le Mans. Professor A. Russell returns to the kingdom of Liberl. He proposes the adoption of orbital technology and faces public skepticism. 1157. Professor Russell forms partnership with the Zeiss Clockmakers Guild, establishes the Zeiss Technical Factory, which later becomes the Central Factory. 1160. King Edgar III provides significant financial support after inspecting the Zeiss Technical Factory. Professor Russell becomes the first factory chief. 1162. King Edgar III passes away. Queen Alicia II ascends the throne. 1164, the Langlad Bridge is built. 68, the first orbital airship Cautrava is completed after 39 failed test flights. 1173, supplying of technology of the Verne Company in the Republic and Reinford Company in the Empire begins. Zeiss Technical Workshop is officially named Zeiss Central Factory. 1175, the Liberl Orbital Ship Company is established. Airliner Lind begins operations. 77, Airliner Cecilia begins operations. 78, factory ship Leibniz is completed. 1180, the central factory is relocated to the current building. Underground factory is constructed in the excavated section of Claudia Hills. 82, factory chief Professor Russell retires. Technical supervisor Murdoch is appointed as the new factory chief. 1185, a new division of natural science and medical research is established. 87, the cruiser Eterna sinks in Calvert territorial waters. Crown Prince Judas and his wife passes away. 1190, Epstein Foundation in collaboration with Liberl announces the Orbital Network. So that's been going for a while then. That's been going for like about 20 years. 1192, the 100-Day War breaks out. Central Factory is seized by the Airbonian military. Professor Russell develops a patrol ship at Leiston Fortress. The patrol ship achieves significant success in counteroffensive operations, becomes a key weapon for the Royal Army. 1193, a peace treaty is signed between Liberl and the Airbonian Empire. Orbital exports to the Airbonian Empire resume. 1197, Orbital Calculator Capella version 1 is complete. 1199, development of high-speed cruiser Osea begins. That's like top secret information though, isn't it? Kind of funny that's just right here. 1202, which is the current year, right? The high-speed cruiser Osea is complete and starts test flights. Interesting, then we can look at all this stuff about that. Alright, the orbital automobile. Entry, internal combustion engine, a motor that generates energy by combusting fuel, yeah. Whenever mass produced, units in possession 1, manager, maintenance chief, Gustav, and the gasoline. Republic produced gasoline stock, 20 times medium tanks, storage location, Orbment production factory. Okie dokie. Seems like you found what you were looking for. Wow, this thing's like a magic treasure chest. The orbital calculator is far more advanced than I could ever imagined. I heard Professor Epstein, Professor Russell's mentor, was the one who originally came up with the idea. But only Professor Russell could have actually brought it to fruition. If only he could be a little bit more level-headed. As they say, Adios doesn't give with both hands. We drink. By the way, Mechanical Gustav is responsible for the engine, right? Happen to know where he is? The maintenance chief is in charge of the landing port too. Should be able to find him there. As for gasoline, Urban Production Factory is in the basement of the central factory. Staff there should be able to help you with that. So we can get the engine unit from Mr. Gustav at the landing port, and the gasoline in the Urban Production Factory in the basement. Thanks a ton. You're a lifesaver. Don't mention it. Come back if you need anything else.
Whew. Thank the goddess I didn't break anything.
Truly.
Don't say that. You're scaring me. Still, the Central Factory's technology is incredible. And it's amazing to think this might become commonplace someday.
Imagine that.
Man, that would be crazy.
Imagine that. A computer in every house? Nah, that's just insanity to think about. Insanity. That was nice to have like a little bit of like the history lesson again though. Cause like especially after we played through Horizon 1, right? It feels like the past is going to be a lot more prevalent in like the next game in particular, or at least to me. So I'm really like locking in every time that I can see anything about the past. Can I ask you something? What's up? I explained that Professor Russell wanted them to bring him gasoline. Gasoline, huh? I think we had a few tanks in the back of storage. Let me make a quick call. Mrs. Faye, I got a favor to ask. We still got some gasoline from Calvert, don't we? Right. Pour some into a can and send it over, yeah? Make sure this can's small enough to carry. Thanks. Know you one. Alright, just hang tight. We'll send it over right away. Send it over? Conveyor belts. Whoa. Thing was already moving when we came down here, though. It's here. Jerry can. Yay. So this is gasoline? So, that's what you meant by send it over. Pretty impressive, huh? This conveyor system doesn't only move products around, this baby also connects to the whole underground factory. Wow, that's super convenient. It was another one of Professor Russell's ideas. It used to be just another simple transportation machine, but after the old man got his hands on it, he turned it into something a lot more practical. Getting the infrastructure in place was an absolute nightmare, though. I can imagine. Cheers. Well, thanks very much for this can of gasoline. No problem at all. Oh, and I don't know what you're gonna do with that, but be careful, okay? Gasoline is really flammable, you know? Yeah, that's the point. Give.
That conveyor was also one of Professor Russell's inventions, huh?
He really is an amazing guy, isn't he? He's actually just a funny old man, though.
Don't be rude, Estelle. Not that I disagree.
He do be a funny old man. Don't know what you're gonna use that for, but be careful with it, okay? Yeah. We love our grease monkey wives. We love women in mechanic fields. Hell yeah. So they're just country bumpkins? Yeah, Estelle and Joshua? Kind of. I mean, to be fair, like, before all of the, like, technology happens in like, the future games, in particular Calvard, right? Like, Calvard's when it really, like, becomes modernized, but, even, like, just in these, like, 10 years leading up to that, like, these 8 years leading up to Calvard, right? Things are pretty medieval, all things considered. Like, we have the random bit of technology here and there that's, like, way more advanced, but, it's still quite medieval most of the places. Because, like, you remember in Roland, right? The fanciest bit of technology in all of Roland was the clock tower. I can't go that way still. Can I really not go that way? Can I really just not leave out of town? I wish to do grind. I wish to have the grind.
Hold on.
Deliver the thing the professor asked us to yet. God damn, yo. How rude. Yeah, Joshua. Keeping me away from my my side content there. Damn you, Joshua. How could you be so rude? Are we in the midst of a tech revolution? Kind of that, yeah. Like, we are basically in the midst of the tech revolution, and the revolutions just keep on hitting one after the other. Like, one singularity after one singularity after one singularity, right? Like, in this one, we get, like, the EMPs and, like, the airships. And then in, like, in Crossbow, it becomes a little bit more, like, civilized, a little bit more, like, modern. And, then the mechas start to come out as well. Like, the cars start to become more of a thing, but then also straight to mechas. And then we get the, like, the AI and cell phones and stuff like that. Like, it's like one giant leap at a time. Hey, looking to take an airship? You're out of luck if you're headed westbound. Afraid it just left. No, we're not here for that. We're looking for a guy called Gustav. Oh, I want to see the chief. Sorry, he's not around right now. Oh, he's away somewhere? Yeah, he's been over at Leston Fortress the past few days. The Royal Army made an urgent request for some maintenance work on the patrol ship. Leston Fortress? It's the Royal Army's largest military base along Valeria's shore. It's in the northern part of Zeiss. Guess he won't be back anytime soon then. So what do we do now? Not sure what you need him for, but he should be back before long. Got a message not long ago, see? Huh? Is the next airliner here already? Nope, it's just incredible timing. Is that the chief then? Seems like 100 years of technology for us. More so in some cases just explodes within a decade. Yeah, it really does. I mean, that's the funness with video games, right? Is they don't have to, like, pace themselves quite like how we have to pace ourselves in real life, right? Like, we're always trying to, like, progress and, like, make the next scientific breakthrough. But considering the game developers already know about, like, the next big scientific breakthrough and don't have to worry about the nitty-gritty of how it actually functions, they can just kind of be like, okay, so anyways, medieval time period, now let's introduce tanks. Now let's introduce Panzer Soldats, mechas. Okay, now let's introduce AI Death Stars. Like, they can just do that. But it does really boggle the mind how quickly time advances in this. Now, yo, what's up, man? Gaga, welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How you doing, hopefully? You doing well? We here trying to get stuff for Professor Russell. And we're not allowed to leave town yet. As soon as I leave town, I'm going to start talking about the Nintendo Direct. But, we got the grinding to be doing later. And so I was like, you know what? That'd be the perfect time to talk about the Nintendo Direct. But for now, Orange Airliner. Wait, is that even a thing? No, I don't think that's an airliner. Some of its components look different, and there are mechanical arms attached too. Oh yeah, you're right. That's the Central Factory's factory ship, Leibniz? It's the same model as an airliner, but has more equipment and functions. It's used for maintaining large equipment, carrying heavy products, that sort of thing. Whoa, it's like a flying workshop. Wait a minute, is Mr. Gustav on that airship? He sure is. Why don't you go talk to him now? Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time. Convenient for us, huh? Oh man, a perfect yap content. Exactly. What's up, Nazo? Nazo friends, how you doing? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, as Lane. Lane, how you doing today? Ate a full 4-cheese pizza brought today.
What do you kids want?
Yeah, Hawaiian next week. Hell yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed that.
Leibniz is loaded with tons of equipment and machines.
It was Guile though, blue-haired Guile.
Ain't a place for kids.
Actually, we're looking for someone. We're wondering if there might be some called Gustav aboard the ship.
What? You were looking for me?
Oh, you're the maintenance chief. I like how this guy's got a unique design to him. I don't remember him in the slightest. Explain that Professor Russell wants an internal combustion engine.
Ha! So it's one of old man Russell's errands. An internal combustion engine, huh? Well, ain't that perfect timing?
That's all we know how to do. Have perfect timing. Huh?
Right there.
I guess it's on the ship then, huh? I don't think he has one on the ship. Yeah, looks like it. Big old thing.
Take it. Watch it though. It's heavy.
You say that while you're carrying it with one arm. It still got a dual hand, that shit. Internal combustion engine. Whoa, you're right about it being heavy. But I can totally handle it.
Not bad for a young girl like you. You've got guts.
Got guts.
I like you.
I like you too. Thanks, I guess.
It's funny, eh? We just got this back from the army, and now the old man wants it.
Huh? You got it from the army?
Yeah, the thing is, we were lending that sample to the Royal Army for a while.
The way that this does like holding that thing though just makes you think it's a giant minigun.
Said it was for some kind of research.
I might be playing too much Blue Archive lately. A little girl with a big gun. What's up, Flash? Welcome on in. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well.
Finally gave it back to us today.
Huh, that sure is a strange coincidence. Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Well, since we got what we were looking for, shall we get moving back to the professor's place? Yeah, sure thing. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gustav.
No problem. Tell the old man I said hi.
The fact that they gave this guy...
Wonder what it's like inside the factory ship. I'd love to take a peek.
Let's do it then. Aww.
Would be a hard sell. There's probably confidential things in there.
Bummer.
Bummer indeed. But like, they gave this guy a unique character design, and they gave him a voice as well. So I'm kind of like wondering if he's going to be more important later on, but I straight up do not remember him in the slightest. Only the same way Nozomi holds your minigun? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was definitely just thinking of Nozomi. How is everyone? Doing good, Naz. I'm doing good. We got the Nintendo Direct revealed today. Some interesting things in there, but I want to talk about that later on. It's certified yap content, and we're going to be needing to get into some yapping later on. So we'll be saving that one for now. It's funny, yeah? We just got this back from the army. Now the old man wants it. Better take this out from the storage room normally. Hilarious. That wasn't her name, though? Like on that one girl from Abdos? No, it was Nozomi, right? Nonomi. Oh, maybe. I knew who you were referring to. The blonde girl with the golden credit card that has the minigun. I didn't, I don't remember all of their names precisely, right? Like, there's so many characters in Blue Archive that have been thrown at me. I don't remember the vast majority of them. I remember like maybe a third of their names. Maybe even like a fourth of their names. There's a lot of characters, and I just straight up do not remember. We do not remember all the names. But I mean, yeah, it definitely reminded me of her, the way that she like holds her minigun. I missed it. I was asleep at the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, we'll be talking about it here in a little bit, but some really interesting stuff there. Oh, and they swapped over. Okay, you don't need to carry the jerry can like that. Come on. So what did you say? Yoo-hoo! We're back! I'm back! You got the things you asked for. You're back. Thank you so much, you guys. And over the gasoline and internal combustion engine. Whew, it's getting so heavy. Well done, both of you. We just finished the modifications. All the stuff is to install the internal combustion engine. And pour in the gasoline. Tita, my dear, time for the final touches. Okay. Precious Tita. Precious. And done. Wow, that's a chunky addition. Is that the internal combustion engine? Yes, that's right. It burns gasoline inside, and that energy powers the machine. I see. So now we can operate the machine without using orbital energy. Indeed. Time to fire it up and see if it works. Where's our safety glasses at, old man? And beep boop. We love Professor Russell. It's so loud. It makes a lot more noise and vibrations compared to the orbital engine. Indeed, that's one of its drawbacks. But it appears we were right about it not activating the Black Orbment. Now then, let's start dismantling it. I'm so nervous. Whoa! Those sparks are intense. I remember bathing in sparks like that. Good times. Not really. What? What'd you say? And stop here for a minute. Let's check how much of the frame we've managed to cut. It doesn't look like a damn thing. Oh, well, you know, just a scratch? I can't believe that's all that happened, even with a saw made of special alloy. What a hard material. I think we can cut through it eventually with enough resistance. They'll likely need to replace the blade several times, though. It's gonna be a battle of endurance now, huh? Professor, may I? Hi, Murdoch. I see the modifications have been done safely. Of course. Who do you think I am? So, what's up? Did something happen? We just received a message from the Inn in Elmo. Seems the orbital pump used to draw up the hot spring water is broken. They need you to fix it, or else they gotta close the hot springs. What? You can't be serious. Unbelievable. Now of all times. Want me to send another technician instead? No, that thing is a clunker from over 4 decades ago. It's far too outdated for the younger ones. They only know modern machines. You damn kids and your automatics. This is quite the dilemma. Grandpa? I could go in your place. What? Tita? I helped with the maintenance last time you took me there, remember? So, I know how to do it. Yes, I know you're more than capable, but my concern lies elsewhere. I agree. There are a lot of monsters along the road. But, Grandma Mao's in trouble. You can't just ignore it. Bracer time. Hey, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? Ensuring safety along the road is one of our bracer's duties. Don't worry, we can ensure Tita gets to and from Elmo safely. If you two go with her, there should be no need to worry. I suppose that could work. Are you sure it's not too much trouble? Hey, kid, no need to worry. We'll get to Elmo together. Thank you so much, Miss Estelle and Mr. Joshua. Grandpa, Mr. Murdoch, I guess I'll be going then. I'm counting on you, Tita. Take care out there. We're going off to Elmo Village. Elmo's World. Bracers, please watch over Tita. And Tita, take care out there. Sorry to trouble you, but thanks for taking on the pump repairs. Tita knows how to handle things once you all get to Elmo. Alright, I'm counting on you. Bye, Professor Russell. Bye-bye. Miss anything good? There was quite a few good things in the Nintendo Direct, but yeah, like I said, before we start talking about all that stuff, we want to be able to leave out of here. Because we're going to have to do a bit of grinding today, unfortunately. Was unable to leave out of the city of Zeiss because we had Tita with us. But now, I think we can start getting into it, huh? Elmo, huh? Sounds exciting. It's a hot spring town, right? Yeah, it's a really lovely place. Grandpa took me there a few times. So, time to get going? It's out through the south gate, right? Yes, you just follow the Plains Road south and you're there. Alright, let's get going. We can also finally deal with monster missions and bullshittery. Yay! Also, what do we have in here? New stuff? What kind of new missions do we got?
Let's see.
That one. These, and these. Alright. Oh wait. These are new as well. Short. Those two are, that's long and that's a medium. Alright, we'll get all this stuff done then. Let's begin. I should probably talk to Kilika. We'll be coming back through here though. Anyways. Alright, let's deal with like these monsters then. The monster plane there. And then all of these like treasure chests. Quite a few things that I want to be working my way through. Unfortunately, like, we was stuck inside town. I couldn't do that off stream. But yeah, now that we're out here, we can start talking about all of the stuff that was revealed to me. So yeah, whenever I was scrolling through that, I went through the Twitter posts on the Nintendo Direct Twitter posts because like it's a lot quicker to go through that than it is to like find the VOD, right? And so I was just like scrolling through that one real quick. A lot of ports, like unfortunately there were a ton of ports in the in that. Archmonsters roaming around. Eliminate. But there's also a bunch of remakes going on as well, which some of them I'm not like super interested in. Level 30, I don't remember what level we are. What's the chance of death blow on these guys? Sleep is a really high chance. Probably nothing on this guy, yeah. Can I have any sort of sleep though? Can I? I feel like there's a way to get a triple here, but I don't know. There we go. That's such a weird angle for that one. Wait, like the big thing that got revealed at the Nintendo Direct, right? Like the last thing that was on the meter was oh, come on, Joshua. Was the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. And honestly, I'm not all that interested about that. Like, I'll grant you that Zelda Ocarina of Time is a very old game. But I don't know if it necessarily needed a remake. Maybe that's like me looking through with like nostalgia goggles, right? Like maybe I got too much nostalgia goggles going on and I'm just like, we don't need a remake for Ocarina of Time. But we do. We got that coming. So like, for the 2 people in the world that have not played Ocarina of Time, I suppose there you go. I suppose there you go. Finally got Kingdom Hearts news, even if it's only that'll be coming to Switch 2. You got more than that though. Why did it get another remake? The 3DS was great. I mean, to be fair, the 3DS one, while it is great, it is also stuck on the 3DS, which, personally speaking, I don't do handhelds at all anymore. So, like, I can understand why they'd want to get rid of that, right? I can understand why they would want to, like, have a remake on a more modern hardware. But, I don't know if I really, if we really needed one, right? Like, that's the one where I just feel like, even though it is like an old game, I feel like well, like, not necessarily the original, but like, one of the million ports of Ocarina of Time is good enough. Like, you can play Ocarina of Time right now with the Nintendo Switch expansion anyways, so like, I don't know what they're going to really be changing or adding with the Ocarina of Time remake, and like, I don't know. It's just one of those games that I feel like doesn't need it. It just is extraordinarily unnecessary, so I'm glad that it's not another Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom bullshit, though, because, yeah, we don't like those games. We are not a fan of all of those games. Stone Impact, Petrify Breath, we do Lightning. Yeah, hit you with some lightning. How about that? How about that? But yeah, there's also the Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced. And I'll be honest with you, Kingdom Hearts 4, as much as I do enjoy Kingdom Hearts like lore, the games are so hard to play. I don't not like what that thing's doing over there. The games are like just so hard to play, in my opinion. Like, they're real rough. They're real rough to go through. I don't think we've ever seen this one. Nice. A grenade launcher that shoots healing at you. Peak. So glad for that one. But yeah, like, so I'm interested to see people play Kingdom Hearts 4. That's definitely one that I'm going to watch, right? Because I have no desire to play those games. Kingdom Hearts is just such a odd series to play for me. But very much excited to like see people play that one. That is a very, very fun series, after all. Won't let you, sweet scent. Did a whole lot of nothing. We resisted everything. Get resisted, idiot. That's me. Yeah, one of the 2 individuals out there that has not played Ocarina of Time. Actually complaining, mind you, just confused about it. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't know. I would rather them make another. Like, if they were going to do a remake, I don't even want a remake. I just want a remaster of Twilight Princess ported to the Switch 2. That's all I want. Just port, or at least put on the Nintendo Online expansion thing. Put Twilight Princess on there. That's the only Legend of Zelda news that I wanted. Like, I didn't really need anything else. And the rest of that is just, like, unnecessary for me. I also keep quiet on stuff on the Kingdom Hearts trailer, to be fair. Will admit that I wish a certain silver-haired fucker would stay gone at that point. He did deserve the redemption he got. That wasn't even redemption. I don't even remember who you're referring to be honest with you. I've watched all of Kingdom Hearts. I've watched all of the Kingdom Hearts on YouTube. But I just have no desire to play those games. And I remember at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, there was like some scene, some cityscape, and it was like modern, like Sora went to like modern day, which was interesting, but I don't remember who you're referring to. Final Meltdown? He's mounting Joshua! He's fine. The Twink's used to it. Oh, Final Meltdown again? God damn, this thing's fast. They're just keep healing each other up, though. Thing got angry and fast. Stunned. Oh yeah, we did stun. Look at that. Shadow Spear. That's a critical on top of a critical. Double critical. That's cool. That's great. If only it still had a turn before that thing was able to stand back up. No, well, whatever. I could have probably jumped in with an attack, but it's fine. Not Riku, the other one. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I didn't think he was talking about Riku, but I don't remember who the other one possibly would have been. Think about it, as much as that it's like the remake, remaster, funk, AAA gaming has been in. I guess the question is, if you want a chance, do you want things moved around? Do you want a chance to remake or remaster of a game you loved, or a chance a new game that like that won't be good at all? I would rather, considering how easy it is to play Ocarina of Time nowadays, especially with a certain emulation that you can do. I feel like I would rather a new Zelda game compared to a remake of another Zelda game. I just want a remaster of Twilight Princess on modern hardware. That's all I want. That's all I want. Kingdom Hearts 4, gotta see the trailer. Is it out? Yeah, I mean, there was like a little showcase that it had for the Nintendo Direct. The trailer's up on YouTube. I'm Kingdom Hearts guy. I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts 4 when it comes out. Well, hopefully you enjoyed, Nas, so perhaps I should watch you play through the game. Cause yeah, like, I just don't like playing those games. As fun as they are to watch and, like, learn the story about and whatnot, I just don't care for the actual gameplay. The gameplay loop does not feel good to me. This is like 1:30 and there's a few things in it. It's not like 1:30. Xenohort, talking about Xenohort. Oh, Xenohort gonna make a reappearance in Kingdom Hearts 4? Probably. Yeah, like that's not a surprise, but like, and like I said, I didn't like pay too much attention to all that, so I don't. I just saw that it was Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was like, we'll see about that later on. And I have not thought about it much past that. Yeah, we boost up. Freaking Rhino King's got 1,000,000 hit points, doesn't it? Keep throwing with these ones, I suppose. May as well. Total shit heal, and the about face. His character made 0 sense. Thank you for the clip, Doom. Young Xenohort had silver hair. He's bald as an old man. There's like 3 different versions of Xenohort. It's like there's Ansem, there's Xenohort, and then there's like old man Xenohort. Like there's just so many variants of him. It's why Kingdom Hearts is so hard to like understand, right? It's why it's so hard to like follow through, considering there's just 1,000,000 different things. Let's go and do one of these ones, I suppose. Get a back attack going on. Do a little bit of damage there, then hopefully Tita can kill off. Finish it off, Tita! Not quite. Hey, but the follow-up did it. Nice. Should be getting around to Twilight Princess soon since they've done Ocarina of Time now. I hope so, but I still don't really know why they did I still don't know really why they did an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't think anybody was asking for an Ocarina of Time remake, whereas people have been asking for like Twilight Princess forever. So it's kind of just disappointing to see that they're going through with Ocarina of Time instead. They would like to remake Twilight Princess instead. Yeah, I mean, the chances of them doing a remaster of Twilight Princess and just like porting it to the like modern hardware, it is rather low compared to like them just doing a full-on remake. And I don't know, like,
Hey,
not sure how I like that.
stranded? Let's go look closer.
Go get a closer look. Let's do the other things first. But yeah, I don't know, like Zelda games and like remasters don't really.
Keep it together.
I don't know. I don't really like remasters of Zelda games. Like remakes of remasters of Zelda games I'm fine with. Remakes I don't really like. Because like them porting Skyward Sword from the Wii to the Switch the Switch, that was nice. And then like them doing like that was a remaster though of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time to the DS. Like that was nice. That was interesting. We liked that. But that was more just because it was like putting it on another piece of hardware, right? Like porting it to like modern hardware. So we appreciated that. But like overall, like in general, I feel like just a straight up like remaster for no real reason, kinda. I don't really like that on Zelda. We're barely a Zelda fan anymore. With everything that they've done, with that Nintendo's done with Zelda, we're barely even a Zelda fan anymore. So for real. Let's just use this attack. May as well. This one, do a regular attack. And then let's see if we can get some death blows going on. Yeah, may as well. May as well. See me going down the list, considering they did Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time. Not confirmed, but considering the picture of him holding an umbrella over Sora and Quandrum matches the game graphics, wouldn't surprise me. Technically, there's 13 if you want to get technical. Nortis, I mean. God damn. There's, yeah, there's a lot of Norts. A lot of Xehanorts out there, huh? That's why, like, that game is crazy, though. They have so many characters, and they have so many characters, and they, like, have multiple variants of every character. And then, like, there's adding time travel in there. Like, God, Kingdom Hearts is so hard to keep track of. It's, like, impossible to keep track of. But it do be quite interesting to, like, go through, huh? Is this... Yeah, alright. Weakest to fire. Hit you with a Flaro, then. Flaro! True, Twilight Princess fans have been begging for it for years. For years we've been begging for it. And they've just been like, but what if not? Then healed up 4,500. Lame. Hit you with this one. You did half of its heal there. Shaking my head. Charging up some bullshit, are you? Alright, you know what? We're bringing out the morale. They cut off everybody due to time constraints, like the Moblins level designs, like a tunnel chase. Yeah. We would love to see... I mean, I guess that would make, like, a remaster... Good free airstrike. I guess that would make a remaster, though, like, really fun. This thing's get another Zero Art. Holy shit, with the Zero Arts this thing's getting. Stop it. Cease your Zero Arts. Cease them, I say. Cease them. Flaro, Flaro. And then... I mean, I guess we can go ahead and hit this. May as well. Flaro. What Zero are you doing now? Same as always. Ooh, we're getting kind of low, actually. Flaro. Let's do the full burst. Just because this thing's quite tanky. This thing is boosted up. We can do... Do we want to use this one? Heavy stun, death blow. Why does it gotta be Joshua? Why is it gotta be Joshua? He's the one that needs to be busting out like a Latier. Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. There you go.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. We left them recover, but it's fine. Never played Zelda. The only Zelda I've seen was the NES one that my brother played. Oh, old Zelda's so good. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because, like, I played all the Zelda games growing up, but, like, I love The Legend of Zelda. Like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, they're all so fun. They're all such good games. But, we do not like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. They've really changed the formula with that one, and it became just like a, well, you know what? I don't really vibe with it. We no longer vibe with this. We'll hit you with one of these for now. Time for dinner. Oh, he's summoning more babies. We got more babies. Baby bitches through here. They don't move, but they're definitely going to be moving, so... I mean, maybe I want... It keeps being Joshua's turn whenever I need to do something like this. He needs to recover his craft points, damn it. It's fine, though. That one moved over. Counter, Flaro. There we go. Is that... That's all of them. Nice. Another 4,000. Guys recovered 9,000 hit points. Wait. Oh, because the fire. He healed up and then he took more damage. That's crazy work. Alright, we're GG, though. We're GG here. Final Fantasy store that doesn't stop at a certain point. Half the crazy shit is just Final Fantasy nonsense, basically. It's just all at once and is difficult to keep up with. I like the lower Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. The gameplay, I haven't really paid attention to the lore because I was just so, like, uninterested. I was just so uninterested about those games. I also, like, with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like they're really good games, but they were terrible Legend of Zelda games because they play so differently, right? Like, that's my big complaint about those games, is that they don't feel like a Legend of Zelda game. They feel like they're something else entirely. And they just have, like, Legend of Zelda characters, like, stapled on. So, like, that's my big complaint about, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. If they was literally called any other IP, right? If they just made it a brand new IP instead of just tacking on Legend of Zelda on there, I would have enjoyed. I would have enjoyed it infinitely more. But yeah, like, just changing the formula that drastically, and like a formula that I really enjoyed as well, like, it's rough. It's real rough. Alright, but what else is there? There was the Kingdom Hearts, Legend of Zelda stuff, and then there was the Final Fantasy stuff, which honestly looked really good. What was that? It was Final Fantasy Resonance. Final Fantasy Resonance looked really interesting. Like, I'm a certified Final Fantasy hater. I do not generally enjoy Final Fantasy games, right? Like, we're a hater. We're a hater for Final Fantasy. As a JRPG head, we simply do not like Final Fantasy, which is hilarious considering it's like... I mean, to be fair, right? Final Fantasy has always kind of been like the normie JRPG, right? Like, if anybody that's into JRPGs knows Final Fantasy, or anybody that knows a JRPG knows Final Fantasy. It is by far like the normiest JRPG out there. And like, because of that, I feel like it's so much more like easy for people to get into. But for people who like really like JRPGs, it's kind of just like already done, right? Like, there's not like a lot of new things. There's nothing like crazy about it. It just feels like it's like, yeah, here's the real baseline JRPG yet again. Full burst. We'll go with that. Final Fantasy is hit or miss for a lot of people, to be honest. Depending on the game as well. Like, a lot of people like really enjoy a certain type of Final Fantasy. Like, some people really like the ATB system. Some people really like the turn-based system. Some people really like the more open world systems. So like, it really just depends on like the person as well. Let's go with this still. I didn't do nearly as much as I was hoping to do, but it's fine.
I can take them all.
Can we actually take them all? I don't think we can grab that one in the back. Nah, yeah. I can only hit these 5. For, we got it zeroed as well. Man, would have been nice to have, but oh well. Man, these things are still up. Okay, yeah. Joshua, finish him off. Hopefully we can finish them all off. Black Fang. I should've won the other one, but it's fine. Is fine. That one's stunned. This is... good guy Joshua if you're saving Tita. His life. Can't move. Thing's mad. Popping up something. We're not doing much of anything here. Hippity bop! Joshua's dead. Oh yeah, and then the revive, the resurgence. Woo! We can interrupt with this one though. We take that. The resurgence gave us craft points as well. Everything's charging up. Joshua's down again. Oh, and brought back again. I didn't know every character could do that. That's pretty nice. These damn things though are quite stonky. Quite sturdy, aren't they? Charge complete. Wow, get me out of this corner. We have to Vital Cannon, which we can't do because we don't have the... we don't have anything. Well, 5,000. What's the move here? Everybody's so close to dying. If only we had the Vital Cannon, we would have been relatively fine, but now we're not. I would say glad it happened because it literally saved Square Enix. I'm not on. Final Fantasy 1 was the last ditch effort at making a game or going bankrupt. Hence its name, Final Fantasy. I didn't remember hear about that. They're not they. Like everything you touch at Square Enix would not exist if Final Fantasy 1 did not succeed like it did. True. But, it's, the Final Fantasy, like, I appreciate it for being, like, the baseline game, but, like, I don't really care too much for a lot of the Final Fantasies. But, like, but despite all that, right, Final Fantasy Resonance does look really good, though. It does look really good, though. So, like, I might have to hop onto that one. And we will be playing Final Fantasy VII, whatever, whenever that comes out, because, of course we are. We have to complete that. We will be hate playing Final Fantasy VII Part 3. But, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Give that defense for now. And then, got a recipe for that. Got Joshua. Hey, missing as well. We don't get the counter for that. No, Tita. Are we going to... Nah, she doesn't get revived. They really do love to attack the people that are, like, low health, though, don't they? Like, they could have attacked Estelle and we would have been fine, but they were like, nah, we gotta focus down. We gotta focus down on the small girl. That one's done for. Now it's just this one. Charging up. Hippity bop. That one does so much damage. They die regardless. We get experience regardless, so there we go.
It's not enough.
Sheesh.
Keep getting better.
Aw, Estelle didn't even hit level 30 there. Ooh, a Togno staff. Got a new weapon for Estelle with that one. We take. That was a little touch and go there. Had to focus up on that one. Wow. We got in the danger zone with that. All of those enemies that are so quick. So quick with it. Alright, everybody needs craft points. Unfortunately, I can't just like go and rest somewhere to get craft points. Here's these rabbits as revenge. Damn her. Hate playing is such a mood. Yeah. We hate play Final Fantasy. But, I mean, I did enjoy, like, Final Fantasy 15. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 10 well enough.
Alright.
I enjoyed the first part of Final Fantasy 7. But then, like, the second part of Final Fantasy 7 I just did not like. And, like, out of all the JRPGs that I've played over my life, right? I feel like Final Fantasy has never hit as hard as other ones. Like, we're a big fan of the Tales of series, even though they don't even hit as hard anymore.
Careful.
Like, they used to hit way harder. Final Fantasy used to hit real hard. But then they, Tales of used to hit real hard, but then ever since I started playing Trails, the Tales of games just, they don't have that same, like, je ne sais quoi to them, you know? They don't get that same, like, vibe that we love about the Trails series. It's honestly a problem. Like, after you play Trails, no other JRPG, like, hits as hard. They just no longer have, like, the same sort of sauce to them. Which is why, like, anymore, I only really ever feel like playing the, like, other variants of Nihon Falcom's games. Like the Ys games, the Xanadu games, like, we just want to play all of those.
It's my turn.
We just want to play all of those games instead, because they, the Nihon Falcom just has this way with JRPGs that just hits so damn hard. Like, even one of those ones. Protect. Good job. Good job, Joshua. Blaze. Oh, this thing moved out of the way. I thought that was a lock-on. It wasn't a lock-on. That means we got rid of the... I hate magic. I hate magic in this game so much. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And this one, fireball. Just do a bunch of basic stuff. Why is this one dude, like, all of a sudden doing, like, crazy work? This one creepy sheep is all of a sudden just doing crazy work. Missed that one as well. But that was also a lock-on. Yeah, whatever. GG.
Let's
Go
go.
over to Joshua.
Keep getting better.
This Stella's now level 30. Now we're appropriately leveled for all of these enemies in this area. And you know what? We will just go ahead and do this one. We'll go ahead and do this fight as well. Estelle and Joshua and then Tita was in the corner. That was adorable. Who put Tita in the corner? No one puts Tita in the corner. Actually, I'll disagree there. Enjoyed the Trails games, but I'll also admit my bias is Dragon Quest. I liked Dragon Quest when I was growing up. But even still, right, even with growing up with Dragon Quest, I feel like I could never, like, beat a Dragon Quest game, right? Like, we could never just, like, beat a Dragon Quest game because we always kept on getting so far, and then we got so fatigued from the crazy amount of grinding you have to do in those games. Like, Dragon Quest has a ton of grinding that's mandatory. Like, it's really fatiguing. Really exhausts you. Like, I do enjoy them still, but, like, after, like, the first, like, 30 hours of a Dragon Quest game, I'm kind of done with it. I'm kind of done with the whole grind that they force on you, like, every time. I've gotten less patient the older that I've gotten. Like, now I don't want to grind, like, at all. Like, we'll do, like, a little bit of grinding here and there. Like, it's fine if it's kind of part of the game, right? So, like, I don't mind Trails grinding, considering it's just this, like what I'm doing right now, where you go and deal with optional monster exterminations, and then there's treasure chests that have, like, monsters inside them. Deal with all of that stuff, and you're fine. In the future games, you just have the Mahan Garden stuff, like, do all the garden stuff, and then, like, that's all the grinding you need to be doing. And so, like, that's just such a time save, right? No, it's super handy. Also, like, the future games, it allows you to, like, it allows for like active combat, so you don't have to worry as much about all of the you don't have to worry about getting to like encounters like this, right? You can like definitely just like beat up a bunch of like baseline enemies, and then if you go through them on guard and like beating up baseline enemies with the active combat, you're pretty much fine. You're pretty much GG. So like, it's just such a nice time save. It's very much appreciated. See, that's your issue if you do the side content while running around. You don't have to grind because you actually grinded already. There's side content in Dragon Quest? Is there side content in Dragon Quest? I don't remember there ever being side content in Dragon Quest. Does a bad job of labeling side quests until 9, the recent remakes. 11 was really good as well. Showing stuff off, I mean. That might be a thing then. I might have just never known that there was side content in... This stupid thing, I swear. I might just have never known that there was side content in Dragon Quest. And that's why I was like, man, this is such a grind, like, such a slog going through all the side content. Or like going through all the grinding. It's just such a pain in the ass because I didn't know it existed. Which, I mean, to be fair, I suppose that's the way how, like, the original Trails in the Sky, all the way up to, like, Cold Steel 2. Like, all those games had that same problem where they weren't really good at telling you where all the content was, alright? Like, they didn't really tell you. There was no indicators about where the side content was or anything like that. Like, now we have indicators all over the map telling us to, like, go here, do this, do that, and you'll get all the content. But, back in the original, they really didn't. This is such a weird combat. It's such a weird feeling of combat. Just shooting veritable nukes down on these little guys, and that's what we're doing, huh? Doing like pinstripes of damage. It's crazy work. Crazy work there. Alright, in with the Shadow Spear though. Operation initiated. Blue is fine. Alright, but never actually was until 9 though. Yeah. I don't remember there being side content in any of those games. Probably because of just the bad job that they did at that. And me being a dumb kid, right? Like, me being a dumb kid definitely, like, went to play there as well. Of just not knowing things because being young and dumb. Just straight up not realizing. 8 at the Monster Arena, a bunch of alchemy side quests, and running around finding things for people. Yeah, a lot of the running around those kind of side quests, they don't really give you much experience though. And so like the escort delivery side quests are always kind of frustrating, to be honest with you.
Let's go.
So why is Tita not wearing her outfit? Why are you not wearing your costume? Which one was it again? Yeah, it was that one. She's so cute. Look at that bow. Precious Tita. Precious. What about these sky blue glasses? No. She's not a glasses girly. She's not a glasses girly. Despite being a nerd, she's... Oh, that kind of looks adorable, though. The silver. That's not too bad. I don't think, I mean, to be fair, I didn't think that Agate was going to be a glasses girly, but he is. So that's kind of interesting that Tita's not. That is so cute. That's adorable. But she already has the one thing on her head, so, like, I don't think we need anything else. What about the, these things, though? The angel stuff? No, that's too much. Too much. Too much. She is a little angel, though. That's kind of not bad, actually. That kind of works together. Like, these other wings are just way too big. But these ones... Literal angel right there. We let her ride for a little bit. We let her ride. Sipping on Doom, but didn't label until the remake. Also, grinding at 8 got a lot easier in the 3DS version, because you could specifically wait till meta slimes pop up on the screen and run into me instead of random encounters. The metal slimes was always where I tried to, like, do grinding, whenever I could find a metal slime. Or, like, we would go and be like, alright, whatever equipment's in the shop, we have to go and, like, grind up enough money to buy the best equipment, and then I'll be, like, leveled up enough. That was, like, my main, like, 2 ways of grinding. Or, like, making sure that I was, like, high enough a level. Which wasn't the best. This is not gonna hit anybody, is it? Oh, that one stayed still. I'll be your opponent. Good job, Joshua. I'm still taking so much damage despite being the same level as these idiots now. Oh, we need that morale. Need that morale out. This makes grinding very easy. As long as you can kill them. No, now can you just alchemy stuff? I don't remember the name of the games either. Also, they're getting rid of my magic, the bitches. They're getting rid of my magic. I can't even magic them. We can't deathblow these guys, can we? We can deathblow them. Alright, you know what? For the memes of it. Why don't we just do this? I probably should have waited for the other thing. Nothing about it. It's fine. Hit him with this one. Hit him with this one. No death blows. No. There's a low chance of death blow, but still, I want a death blow. We still wanted the death blows. Can you guys, like, not impede my bullshit now? Please stop impeding my bullshit. Thank you. You won't escape. Bullshot. Still doing it. They really all attacked Tita there. Literally every single one of them attacked Tita. That's rude. Wait on with this one then. May as well. Strike. It's fine. Ah, self-maintenance. We love it. Steal bonus. All that fun stuff. Critical. There we go. You know what? We may as well hit him with this one as well. Yeah, that's my big attack as well. Attacks all three of them. Time to end it. That one's done. That one's burnt, so it's probably done as well. And then this one. 1,000 hit points. Sure, just attack it then. Joshua, there's one thing you needed not to do there. You needed to not miss. And then we would have won. But you missed and now you're dead. Good job, Joshua. Good job, Baka. Joshua Baka. Hey, we got a better equipment though. We take those. That was not nearly as bad considering less enemies. Droplets, I'm forgetting about the droplets as well. Life, we give that to Estelle. Well, use them all real quick. And then strength. Give these both to Joshua. Oh, we'll give 2 to Estelle and then 1 to Joshua. Defense, all of that to Estelle. And Spirit, I believe that's all to Estelle as well, right? Yeah, that's all to Estelle as well. But yeah, I don't remember any of the, like, Dragon Quest numbers. I don't remember which one 8 is. I don't remember which one 7 is, 9 is. All I remember is the titles. Like, I remember Hand of the Heavenly Bride was super fun. But, like, once you got married in that game, I just gave up on it. I no longer continued playing that after, after I got married and, like, had a kid, right? I was like, alright, we're GG. We've beat the game. Hey, we have kid, now we can settle down. And then Sentinels of the Starry Sky was also, like, really fun. That was a very fun one, because you could create your own custom character. Like, your entire party was just made of custom characters, and I found that to be, like, really fun. Fruit milk, yeah, I give that to Joshua. That's pretty good. Skye's new nickname, which one? Which one? And they made alchemy even more busted in 3DS version of 8 because you get instant alchemy pot much easier instead of post-game when it's useless. That's how I remember 11 was. Because in 11, right, they had the, you had the anvil there, you could, like, forge things, but, like, they made it a lot easier in, like, the 11S part of the game. Which I owned the original game. I'd never played, like, more than, like, an hour of it. And then, like, 11S went on sale, and so whenever I streamed it, I went through 11S instead. We spent the extra, like, 20, 30 bucks just for, like, easier access to all that nonsense. We really did. Baka Joshua? Oh. Bakshua. Bakshin? Makes sense, though. That's all the, like, grinding that we needed to do, though, I think. That's all the grinding that I was wanting to do. We got the monsters dealt with. Helm cancer. You're not telling me anything I don't... Oh, we didn't get all the enemies in Ruan. I just realized. Oh, we missed 2 enemies in Ruan. Nar. I don't know where I missed those, but apparently I missed those. Also, we got stuff here. Things we dealt here in Zeiss. Well, we're not maxing out the monster encyclopedia because I completely forgot. This one. Okay, there's the Trap Plains monster. Oh, there's a Ritter Road monster. We're going to deal with that one right now, then. Ritter Road. Which one's Ritter Road? There it is. We go here, then.
Time to depart.
Time to depart. 8 is Cursed King, 9 is Sentinels of the Starry Sky, 5 is Heavenly Bright. Okay, alright. Yeah, the original version of 11 is I didn't play much of it just because of just, like, getting bored, right? Thank you. Thank you for the idiot. Yeah, we didn't play much of 11 just because I got bored of it. I'll be honest with you. Like, because it's the same thing. Like, it felt like it became such more of a grind fest, like, even early on. And then we played it on stream and it was a lot better. But, God, we got to the end game of 11 and I just could not. I could not play that game considering how much of a grind quest it became again.
High level thirst. Careful.
Yeah.
You say that. You do be saying that right now. I should probably deal with those Mantis guys, considering I don't think I have them in my book yet. 7 is Fragments of Forgotten Past, I believe. No, Fragments of something, maybe Lost Age. Yeah, I played all of them, but I certainly do not remember all of their titles. I just remember the ones that I played a lot. There's also the one on the Wii that I liked a lot. The Dragon Quest on the Wii. Something about a tower and a cursed mirror and masked queen. I forget exactly what that one was called, but it didn't have a number. It was just the one on the Wii. It was fun though. Like actually that was the only one that I played through and beat all the way through, outside of Dragon Quest Builders 2, which Dragon Quest Builders 2 is like by far the best one, the best game in the series, in my opinion. We love that one. How is this? I can't even attack this guy. Are you okay? I can go this way. Stupid angles. It's fine.
Ready at any time.
Ready at any time. Finish it off, please, and thank you. Dragon Quest Swords? Yeah, actually. I think it was called Dragon Quest Swords. But then it had like a long ass title after that where like something about a mirror and the masked queen. And like your buddy's mom was the queen and she had a mask on that caused her to go like quiet. She became like mute. Something with that. There's also like the French love interest. That was interesting. Your dad was some like badass soldier. It was fun though. I like that one. And it was Swords. Yeah, I think it was like Dragon Quest Swords and then some long ass title. I think so. Like it was a rail shooter, but like swords, which was a really interesting decision that they made. And of course, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is just such a great game, like overall. We love Builders 2. We was really hoping for Builders 3 to get announced.
This guy means business.
Speaking of, there's Dragon Quest something popped up. This is not a very good luck. Not a very good start. Dragon Quest Monsters, right. Dragon Quest Monsters got announced as well, which was, it's an interesting one. I should not have done that yet. I should have done a morale first, but I saw this and I wanted violence. I simply wished for violence, and we got our violence. Can I do a flare row? Can I do Comet? I don't know what I can really do right here that would, like, actually land. We'll go with the Comet for now, and then we'll probably be fine. How about this? Full burst? Why not? Everybody on the field gets smacked now. Oh, fire. It's just a Viper now. Just a 1v1, 1v3. Now, Rail Sworder? Yeah, something like that. Like, the Dragon Quest Swords was... You was on a rail system, right? And you would, like, move ahead, and then you get to a point where they would, they'd stop you. Monsters would spawn, and you'd have to slice them using the Wii Remote. And if an enemy was, like, ranged, you had a shield, right? You used the nunchuck to, like, bash the attacks back at them. It was actually really fun, though. Like, for some reason, got, like, hyper-fixated with that game, and we played it way too much. But it was very fun. Very, very fun. C plus B. We're done with one of these. We're done with one of these for now. Nye, what's up, Piyush? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Now, you doing? Hopefully, you're doing well. We're talking about the Nintendo Direct while I'm doing a bunch of grinding because I have no, I had no opportunity to do grinding until now, so, like, we'd be doing a lot of grinding all of a sudden. Thankfully, that's still in the range. I hate arts because they can run out of the range, but thankfully we didn't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, they shoot a bear. Imagine Skyward Sword, but a rail shooter. Yeah, in a way, I suppose. In a Dragon Quest brush over, I really like that. For whatever reason, we really love the like like, the spin-off Dragon Quest games. Any of the spin-off Dragon Quest games, just like Pokemon, actually. Like, spin-off Pokemon games and spin-off Dragon Quest games are peak. They're so fun. We love them to pieces. Whereas the default games, right? Not as much. Like, I don't know, Pokemon's never really, like, hit all that much for me. It was never the game that I was like, oh man, this is peak entertainment right here. It was like baby's first RPG. So, like, it's alright. It was okay, but I never really got too invested in Pokemon. And the critters were cute, the battling was fun, but, like, yeah, I never got super into Pokemon. Hit him with a Flare again. May as well. And what are you doing, Estelle? Stone Impact? Stone Impact. We hit him with that Stone Impact, alright. Here we go, hopefully it doesn't move. Gate. Strike chain, follow up. Lightning speed. How cool that thing's still, like, in all the range. Still in all the range. And then a 0 from Joshua, we take that. Hell Gate for free! So much magic going on. And then this one, we might want to do a follow-up attack with this one because that'll break it. I mean, we'll do the full burst, I suppose. At the very least. I'm on fire. Stance back up. Ah. Didn't get to attack it. Didn't get any freebies. Everybody's confused. That's all of a sudden really bad. Called for backup. All of a sudden, this is terrible. This fight was going so easy. Not the counter! Oh my god. This was all of a sudden terrible. Everybody got confused, and this fight went from like, GG easy to, oh no, I'm dead. I think Joshua might have died from that as well. Mainly died from that. Tita! Oh my god. Estelle killed everyone. Estelle killed them all. What have you done, Estelle? 6,000? We were fine. We can make through this. We can make it through this one. Comet, and then follow with your S-Break and just call it good. Just to call it good there. Oh, I had a freebie there anyways? Nah, whatever. Barrage. It's done. Everybody still gets their experience, so we're fine.
That went better than I thought.
That did not go better than you thought, Estelle. You killed everyone. You killed your teammates as well. And that was not optimal. And now everybody's got no craft points again. It was not great either. Everybody's fine on that now, though. Oh, man. This game has a funny way of just all of a sudden everything went bad. Everything's going fine. Everything's great. Everything went awful. Jesus. Still the Butcherer. Yeah, apparently, huh? That was something. That was a whole thing. It was a whole deal. But hey, we did it. We survived. If only we had a Therma. Where can I go to restore all of my craft points and whatnot? I don't... Actually, can I? I've never really tried. I should probably attempt this. Stein Arms, Bell Station, Zeiss, Hotel.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the hotel and see if I can, like... Does this just give me health? Because if it gives me health, it's pointless. Hotel, yeah, I don't care. I don't care! Rest.
So, you will be staying?
Sure, 100 Mira. It's basically free. Give me craft points and this will be worthwhile. Alright, we got 100 craft points from that. I could do it again for 200 craft points. And it is very cheap, but like, I guess we'll leave that alone for now. We pay 100 for 100 craft points. We take it. We take those. Alright, but with that all said and done, I think that's all the grinding we have to do. We have side stuff to be doing, but we can quickly go through the rest of these things because I think the rest of these things that were on the Nintendo Direct weren't really all that interesting. So like, we had the Atelier Kyria game, which I love the aesthetic of those games, but the actual gameplay sucked, so I'm not interested in playing that. But like, you know, if I see a friend streaming that or something, I'll definitely pop in. It's a vibey kind of game to watch. There was Warhammer, Daisy, Metal Gear, Tomb Raider ports. Not interested about any of that stuff. Although the Tales of Eteria port, another Tales of game, like, woo, baby. We kind of excited about that one. Another Tales of game coming to modern hardware. We love that. We love it when they port games, when they give us ports or remasters. There's SnowRunner, a fitness boxing game. Final Fantasy XIV is coming to Switch as well. Metaphor and Minecraft, Deltarune. Splatoon Raiders, that was interesting, actually. Like, it seemed to be more of a story-based Splatoon game and less of a PvP Splatoon game, so, like, I'm kind of interested in that one, but kind of tentatively so, you know? I highly doubt that I will really look into it too much, because I don't really care much for Splatoon, but, like, that didn't look bad. Duskbloods, it didn't really show much of anything, but it did have an interesting vibe to it. Like a co-op, Souls-like looking game. I need to see more about what that game entails, but, like, it is interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. And then, yeah, like I was talking about the Dragon Quest monsters, that's basically Pokemon, but Dragon Quest. So, like, interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to get into that one. But it is an interesting design. The Pikuniku, the Star Fox remake, I'm not interested in that one either, really. The Hello Kitty Party Land, like Mario Party, but for Hello Kitty, like, pretty uninterested in that one as well, not gonna lie. Pretty uninterested in that. RuneScape on the Switch, that was funny. It does look pretty good, but, like, I don't know. I'd be down to play RuneScape, though. I would be down to play, like, modern RuneScape with people. I know, like, Anna's into it. She's into all of those, like, MMOs, so, like, maybe. Maybe one of those. Not on the Switch, though. I feel like we just get it on PC. Another Wii Sports, or Switch Sports, I suppose. That, whatever. Xenoblade Genesis, it looked really interesting, but I don't like Xenoblade all that much. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was pretty solid to go through. Chronicles 2 was kind of ass, and so I never played Chronicles 3. There's also Chronicles X, which was kind of an interesting one. It looked more like an MMO. That one's kind of interesting. But the Genesis it kind of reminded me of Fire Emblem Three Houses, which was such a god-tier game that we were on the fence about it. We might have to. Might have to hop onto that one. Muramasa, more ports. The Ninjala one, that one didn't look too bad. Very Nintendo coded. But that could be a fun thing. A fun thing to try out at some point in time, maybe. Although it's Nintendo, so, like, chances of it going on sale are extremely low, so we may never play that one. But it didn't look too bad. That didn't look too bad at all. And the new Fire Emblem game, super hype about that. It looked really fun. I love Fire Emblem, though. Absolutely love Fire Emblem. There's also that Big Walks game, which, Big Walks, it was made by the Untitled Goose Game people, and it looks like Friend Slop. I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to play that game with a bunch of homies. I feel like that would be frustrating and very fun. Rayman Legends Retold. I mean, we haven't seen anything about Rayman in a long while, so, like, that's nice. I do appreciate seeing, like, an old IP like that again. The Orbitals, yeah, it was like a couple slop game. A lot of ports. And that's basically all that was in the Direct. It took us a long time to go through all that because, you know, brain was going burr between combat and trying to talk about all that stuff. But, yeah, there's a handful of interesting things in there. Been quite a few Directs and showcases lately. And quite a few things have been announced, so, 2027 was a lot of things, though, so, like, I don't know how much of that stuff's gonna be coming out of this year, but, we're ready to loosen the purse strings come next year, huh? You see the One Piece restaurant sim? Oh, yeah, there's also a bunch of those anime games. None of them looked all that good, though. Like, none of the anime games looked all that good. The One Piece restaurant sim is so weird. So strange. I have no idea what they were, like, thinking about with that one. Like, pop off, I guess, but, like, not for me. Certainly not a game that I had any interest in. I feel like Lance might play it, considering Lance does a lot of games like that. He does a lot of cooking games, right? Being a chef, IRL, he tends to play a lot of chef games, which I don't understand. Like, I was an architect for a brief period of time, right? And I have no desire to play The Sims or build houses. Or same with Minecraft, right? Like, the job that I once had, I have no desire to do whenever I'm not getting paid for. So, I don't know. But granted, though, chef work, eating, food, like, that does make more sense that you would do that stuff without getting paid, because you have to feed yourself. But again, I still don't know why Lance likes them as a game as well. I think they're kind of interesting, but I have not played very many of them. I've not played many Cookie Mama-esque games out there, but like, they do seem cozy. They do seem cozy. But again, like, unless it's free, it's not for me. Checking your mail? Huh, looks like something arrived in the mailbox. It's a package for Grandpa, probably. It's for his work. I should deliver to him right away. Now the million other side quests we're going to be doing here, huh? I started watching the trailer, I was hoping it was going to be Too Many Cooks kind of game. I, for one, love Guitar Hero. I liked Guitar Hero, but like now that I play guitar, I can't play Guitar Hero. It doesn't function in my brain anymore. Oh, hey, what's wrong? It's some kind of package. It's wrapped up so nicely and neatly. It has to be. It must be. It's a pipe bomb! I knew it. It's a package from Mom and Dad. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Erica or Tita's dad. I forget his name. Say what? It's from your parents? They're both orbital mechanics and have been working overseas for a long time. Overseas? Where the hell is overseas? Now hold up. Pause right there, Tita. Where the hell are they talking about overseas? I don't understand. We're bringing up the map again. Oh, that's not what I wanted to bring up. This one. We're bringing up the map because Nani... Oh my god. Can I stop pressing the wrong buttons? Jesus. There we go. Tita says that her parents are overseas. Where the hell is overseas in this image? Nihon Falcom, explain yourself. What do you mean overseas? We're in Liberl, which is this white area down in the bottom left. Are they in that little, like, Bermuda Triangle area? Is that where they're at? Because, like, there is no overseas in this. It's actually a normal thing, the Guitar Hero thing, I mean. Yeah, I've heard that's, like, fairly normal. And, like, whenever I started, like, actually playing guitar, I understand it. I can't go back to Guitar Hero. I really just can't. Then again, I'm not good at Guitar Hero anymore either. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird to play Guitar Hero. I know Duke as well, like Duke and Maverick. He likes playing Clone Hero, but he can also play guitar. But I don't get it. It feels too strange to only press 5 buttons and like the one strum, not having like the 6 strings to like strum, and then like only the 6 up here instead of like the entire fretboard and the different strings. Like, it feels real strange. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. It's off the map, Skye. But off the map is impossible to go to. The thing about Zemuria is once you get so far beyond the coast, you just end up back at the coast. Because there's like a barrier around the entirety of Zemuria. It's keeping us contained to Zemuria. There is no overseas. Are those islands? There are a few islands. Like there's Brioni Island up to like the no, like just off the coast of Erebonia. You can't see my mouse, but like it's on the west coast. And then there are like tiny little islands down there off of the coast of Liberl. But I wouldn't call that overseas. Like you could say that like this little like Bermuda Triangle at the bottom, like maybe they're there. And of course, they could always have just taken a boat over to, like, Elsheim or whatever. But, like, I wouldn't really call that overseas either. Like, that's such a weird definition for that. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't call that overseas, because you can still make it there without hitting a boat. But there are seas. Yeah, but, like, if you go from Maine to Florida via boat, do you say that you're going overseas? Like, I don't know about that. If you're literally hugging the coastline on a boat all the way through from, like, Maine to New York, or from, like, Maine to Florida, that ain't overseas. That's just, you took a cruise from Maine to freaking Florida. Also, is that the map from the tabletop book? I don't think so. Because this map came out in 2023. It's probably not updated all the way through. I need to look to see if there is one. This is just a map that I've had for a few years. The tism runs deep. The tism runs quite deep. It is very similar to the map that Mangaka has in his tabletop RPG book, but I think there's a few key differences. I remember seeing there was like more things like fleshed out in that one. So, you know. Yeah, you're still crossing an ocean. That does not... I don't know about that. The only rule for being overseas is across an ocean. But if you're just, like, following the coastline, you're not... I mean, you're technically crossing the ocean, but, like, that's such a technicality, I feel like it shouldn't count. You're still crossing an ocean. That is stupid. If you cross from Maine to Florida on a boat cruise, and you say that you're going overseas, literally no one is going to think of you as being still in the States. Like, that's not what anybody would think. You would say that it's like... There's quite a few things that I could say about that. Like, you can say that you have done this or done that, but then it's like, not really. Not really. You were part of something else, like, very slightly, right? Like, oh, I worked at NASA, but I was the janitor. Like, okay, sure, buddy, sure. You worked at NASA with your janitorial department. That ain't working at NASA. Like, that is technically working at NASA, but that ain't working at NASA. That's not what people think of when you say you're working at NASA. Oh, man. And for a word like this, it probably doesn't count. I think it definitely would. I think it definitely would still count. Like, that's still English. That's still English there. Especially because of the barrier. I'm trying to apply this world's logic. Yeah, I mean, you know how autistic I am about this world's logic? I feel like that is just like a thing that they said, because this is the first game in the series, right? They didn't know about the barrier back then. So I'm thinking that it's more of just a mistranslation than anything. That's what that's what, like, my big thing is. This is that they was like, oh yeah, you know, my parents were elsewhere. They were somewhere else. And so they were like, oh, you know, just like overseas or whatever. So, nah. Actually, that's working at NASA, to be fair. If it's a description, that's all technically matters in this situation. That is so cut and dry that I hate it. I absolutely hate that. Oh my god. I hate the technicalities about things like that. It's like, there's the spirit, like, that goes back to, like, the spirit of the law and the word of the law, where they are completely different things. And, like, the spirit of working at NASA and the technicality of the law of the word of working at NASA are two entirely different things. Entirely different things. You say you work at NASA, people are going to think that you're some big shot, like, space guy, not a janitor. Like, you're going to be leading people on with that one. People will be mad at you for saying that. So, like, this is the same thing with this, for, like, overseas. Calling that overseas is just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can say that. I think people might beat you up for saying that. Maybe someone needs to be the devil's advocate. I mean, yeah, I suppose you're right. I like being the devil's advocate too for a lot of things, but when it comes down to, like, a technicality like that, it's just such a, like, an eye roll moment. We do not be devil's advocates for technicalities. Jesus. Either way, I heard that they teach engineering in places where orbments aren't widespread yet, so they haven't come back to Zeiss in years. I see. So that means the package was sent from abroad, huh? Never seen a device like this before. Yeah, it's probably one of their latest inventions. They send me things like this every now and then and let me know how they're doing. Looking at this tells me what they've been up to. That looks like a music box. Oh, okay, never mind. Whoa, what's going on? This is an automatic orbital wave search mode. Must be for stabilizing long-distance communications. And since it works in even remote areas without relay stations, one must be developing a communication network. This manual mode likely makes it usable even in wide remote regions. Seems the switch has been completely flipped. But I gotta say, the Russell family sure knows what they're doing when it comes to inventing stuff. Yeah, being able to tell each of them how each of them is doing by looking at their inventions is really something. Only the Russell family could communicate with each other like this. I'm sorry, I got carried away. It's been so long since I've seen them, so I got really excited just seeing something they've made. No need to apologize. Just enjoy your moment. I was just thinking, though, Tita, do you send stuff to your parents too? I do. Sometimes I make things and send them off, hoping they'll see how I'm doing. But compared to Mom and Grandpa, my inventions aren't nearly so impressive. Is her dad just kind of like the housekeeper of the family then? Where, like, he's not really all that smart or anything. I don't remember Tita's dad, like, at all. We remember Erica, and we, of course, remember Professor Russell, but I don't remember her dad at all. He might just be, like, regular dude who got lucky and scored a baddie. A nerdy baddie, like that. No, I don't care about people's opinions. People usually suck. True. Jimmy Neutron Tech. See, that's a better way to put it. Abroad. Yeah, okay. I would definitely... Yeah, I would have had no issue with them saying abroad. Would have had absolutely no issues. Because I didn't even, like, really register that they said abroad. I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's a fancy-ass music box. I don't know what it is still. A communication relay thing, but, like... I'm not smart enough to really understand that. That is either the housekeeper who's running around gathering the materials for the projects. Yeah, I think so. He's the one that kind of... He's the one that pays the bills because everybody else forgets that those exist. And lately, I started feeling worried that things I make might be a bit childish. Oh. I don't think you need to worry about that. Yeah, I highly doubt that anything Tita makes is childish. She makes goddamn mechas in Code Steel 3. Like, I think you're fine, Tita. I think you're fine. Besides, you are still, like, 10 years old right now. I'm sure your parents would be happy with anything you sent them. Yeah, you put your heart into making it, right? So, your parents would definitely love to see it. Estelle, Joshua. Would you mind taking a quick look at my invention? You want some advice, huh? Sure, I can check it out. So, should we head to your house? Yes. Anytime you're free, just stop by my desk on the second floor. Thanks so much. Thanks. She is so precious. That's daughter. That's angelic daughter right there. Precious, give her a hug. I must give her a hug. Give her head pats, tell her everything's gonna be okay. And then we go get like ice cream or something. I don't even like ice cream. But she probably likes ice cream. So you know. Anything for her. Do it for her. Can you imagine that's a giant phone box that's supposed to act as a relay tower too, I think. That's about what I understood about it. Something like that. Like some sort of like a giant mobile hotspot, I guess, huh? I was like, this is Tita's desk. Nah, there's a tool scattered around, huh? I'm sorry about the mess. I think it's in this box. Big box. That box is bigger than you are, girl. Oh, teddy. Or, not teddy bear, but it's a stuffed animal. Found it. It's V-Rabbit version 0.33. Not sure I get it, but this is your plushie. Your invention? Looks like there's an orbital mechanism inside it. The ears look like speakers. Does it make sounds? Yes, I got the idea from a plushie I was given when I was a kid. It can sound an alarm to wake you up in the morning or play your favorite music at night. So it's great to have by your bedside. Cute and useful too. Oh, a stuffed animal that doubles as a alarm clock. Though it's really just a simple combination of orbments. I think that's pretty impressive enough. Yeah, when it comes to things like this, it really counts as the thought behind it and how the other person feels. In this case, if you could add some personal touches your parents would appreciate. That's Joshua for you, always knowing just what to say. So, for example, adding a ribbon, some nice music, your voice. Oh, true! Adding Tita's voice would be peak. How about using your voice instead? My voice? Yeah, that bunny can play sounds at set times, right? Then you could record your own voice to wake your mom and dad up. I'm sure they'd like it, feeling like you're right there with them. That would be peak. We would buy this marketable plush if it was an alarm clock that had Tita waking us up in the morning. Daughter! That's a really, really wonderful idea. Sounds like it's settled then. Now, just need to work on how to record it. Well, the V-Rabbit has a recording function, so I can do it anywhere. But maybe I should do it in a location that captures the unique sounds of Zeiss. I feel like the unique sounds of Zeiss would just be manufacturing noises. Oh, man. So they said those various locations, communication networks can be established with those things. After that, they ignore can be used. After a while, they could be used. No, yeah, true. Just like a hotspot or like a connection point. Why don't we help you find a good place? Are you sure you don't mind? You said you had errands. We already did most of them. We've already come this far. We're bracers after all, so we'll stay with you until your gift is complete, Tita. Estelle, Joshua. In that case, thank you again for helping me. Precious.
Sound, huh? I wonder what makes a sound in a city.
Everything.
I think it should be a sound that Tita's parents are familiar with.
Oh, there's a place next to the church. Well, let's go.
Let's go. She's always got like that hint of like shyness and awkwardness to her. Very precious. Much daughter. Anyway, what's at the Forgal bar? We got something to do here as well. Hey you, chef man. What you got? I'll show ingredients. Okay, something's left out. Do I have ingredients to give you? Apparently. Hey, what's up? Do you have a minute? We saw the bulletin board request and brought some ingredients. Oh, really? Let me see. Ah, yes. Take this tomato. The acerbic tomato. May look like a normal tomato, but it's pretty potent. Let's have a taste. Blah! The hell is this? It's crazy bitter. See? A tomato's just terrible, isn't it? It's a byproduct of some research, but it's like totally inedible. I don't think making tomatoes bitter would make them any better. I like bitter things, but I don't know about that one. They'll be able to use multiple of those various locations to set up communication arrays similar to phones we have IRL, closer to radio systems they have in the 80s or 90s, but that's what I managed to piece together. Ah, I see. They're totally bungling my previous messages? Nah, it's fine. I understand the way that like text-to-speech can be pretty odd sometimes. It happens. It can be eaten as is, but its flavor's so strong. Sure I can make something interesting if I try a few tricks. You don't have to force yourself to use it, you know. Nah, the harsher the ingredient, the more nutritious it is. I don't know, that's not true. That is straight up not true. Do you know how harsh alcohol is? And it's not exactly the most nutritious thing for you. Delicious, maybe, but it's not nutritious. So what traditional Zeiss cuisine uses particularly strong ingredients? That's weird. We drink for the ha-has. Yeah, if I combine this with some meat, should offset the bitterness nicely. I mean, yeah. Like tomato, like marinara sauce with like some sort of like meat product. Usually works out pretty well. There you go. This is the first sample dish of my new menu. It's to thank you for bringing me this wonderful ingredient. Go ahead and try it out. Bitter tomato sandwich. Sounds awful. I'll try it later for sure. Suit yourself. Well, going back to work. Thanks again for today. Yeah, see you later. Bye for now.
Mission complete.
That was great.
And we had already stolen a acerbic tomato from Zeiss, so.
With bitter tomatoes. What if it becomes a huge hit?
Seriously? I mean, it does look healthy. I guess some people might actually like it.
I do not like tomatoes. I'm a certified tomato hater. We can stand like marinara sauce, and that's about it. Literally nothing else. Spaghetti sauce, too tomatoey. Ketchup, too tomatoey. Just straight up tomatoes, too tomatoey. If they're like cooked, like if you have like cooked tomatoes in a burrito, I can handle it as well, but like it's at that point in time there's so many conflicting flavors you can't even like differentiate between a tomato. And if it's still raw, no. Raw tomatoes absolutely suck. Alcohol is a concoction, not a vegetable or fruit, to be fair. I literally can't eat tomatoes. Yeah, I not literally cannot eat them, but like every time that I've ever had a tomato, it's like the one food that I'm just like, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're allergic? I didn't know you could be allergic to tomatoes. Kinda wish that it was me. Weirdly enough. I don't have any food allergies. I have like pollen and mold allergies, stuff like that, but I don't have any food-based allergies. Which is honestly a good thing, but you know, you can be allergic to everything. Is that true though? Can you really be allergic to like literally everything? I have heard some weird things like people say they're allergic to, and I don't know like how true some of it is, right? It's like, is that real? Like, I remember somebody said they were allergic to cardboard, and I was like, What do you mean you're allergic to cardboard? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. How are you allergic to cardboard? Which, you know, I guess. I think they were just, like, lazy and trying to get out of, like, opening boxes. But, like, I don't know. Like, what about aluminum? Can you be allergic to aluminum? I don't know about that one. What about being allergic to water? You would just die because you know how much water is in the human body? Like, I don't know about that. Human body is weird. True. There's many things that I highly doubt people can be allergic to, but you know, never say never, I suppose. If there's a will, there's a way, and some people are very strangely built. Hey, the Zeiss street clock. Feels like it might start chiming any minute. Does look like a mechanical clock, actually. Yes, it plays a nice little tune when it chimes every hour. Oh, it could be perfect for a Zeiss-like sound. True. Hey, Tita, you need something from the street clock? Mr. Kazamo, I wanted to record the chimes from the street clock. Hey, hold on. The orbital energy all through town suddenly stopped last night. The clock is running late too, but the chime did play a little while ago. Seems like the mechanism itself is still working fine. Oh, that's a relief. Let's go ahead and record it. 2 o'clock.
It is now 6 o'clock. Dad, Mom, wake up! It's morning! Mom, if you go back to sleep, then no breakfast for you.
Adorable.
So please wake up. And I hope you have another great day. From Tita.
That's so precious. Got it. A perfect recording. Yeah, I'm sure your parents will love it. That is so wholesome. My god. What's up, John? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Oral allergy syndrome, OAS, most common cause of tomato reactions, and it's tied to pollen allergies. Proteins in raw tomatoes are structurally similar to those found in grass and birch. Interesting. Roscoe did a tier list of a bunch of things, and she was allergic to quite a bit of stuff, including food. What stuff, like, not including food, though? Like, I'm more interested, because when you think about allergies, I always think about, like, pollen, mold, like, spores, stuff like that, and then food. Things that you, like, ingest in your body, like either breathing or eating. I never thought about, like, a thing you could just touch and be allergic to. Or birch pollens. If you're allergic to pollen, your immune system may confuse the tomato proteins for pollen, causing itchy mouth or throat, specifically tomato proteins. True allergic reactions are triggered by profilin proteins similar to those in latex and pollens, or patatin, which is a protein also found in potatoes and rubber latex. I have heard about the latex one, like rubber and latex allergies. I have heard about that one. The one I posted is the one I have. I see. Interesting, though. I have a slight allergy. Like, I'm not, like, allergic to much. Like, I'm slightly allergic to, like, pollen, mold, and, like, cats. Like, those are the three that I, like, know I'm, like, slightly allergic to. But it's fine. We take a, like, an allergy medicine, and we're fine. We take one of these, like, tiny-ass pills, and we're fine. So, we simply live with the allergies. We just have a stuffy nose from time to time. But yeah, that was so cute. Like, my god. We need to record that, and we have that as our alarm clock. I don't even use an alarm clock. I have a really good internal, like, sense of time. I don't need an alarm clock. I can, generally speaking, wake up within, like, 30 minutes of the time that I need to wake up. So, nah. We generally have no need for alarm clocks. An allergy or adverse reaction to cardboard typically manifests as a type of skin rash known as contract dermatitis. It's usually triggered by chemical additives, residual dust, physical friction, or allergens that the porous material has absorbed over time. Several primary factors explains why cardboard can cause a reaction. Adhesives and resins. Cardboard manufacturing often relies on synthetic glues and adhesives. Common culprit is p-tertbulifinol, formaldehyde resin, which is a known trigger for allergic contact dermatitis in sensitive individuals. So it's less specifically allergic to things like cardboard, more so stuff that make cardboard. That makes sense. Okay, that makes more sense. And I guess it's just the fact that cardboard, that's like the easy answer. Just be like, oh, I'm allergic to cardboard. Like, huh? Well, technically it's the resins and the whatever in the cardboard, but, you know. That makes a lot more sense though, huh? So if allergic to aluminum, something similar? Yeah, I see. I get dermatitis from all kinds of stuff, usually cleaning and sanitizing solution. Interesting. We really out here just like not knowing anything about allergies, considering we only have like extraordinarily baseline allergies. And have nothing like we really have to worry about. We're not allergic to anything in a sense that is worrisome. These are just the same allergic cardboard aluminum that is they explain it fully. No, yeah, definitely. But like explaining it in like the simple way is still like very strange, because like, huh? You never hear about stuff like that. Very, very odd. I never even heard about like the dermatitis. That's a new one. We out here not even knowing how #blessed we are. But they're bound to, no doubt about it. I can just picture your mom hugging that doll tight and fussing over it like crazy. Oh, true. Erica's crazy over her little girl. Really? Tia's mom sounds intense. Oh, she is. Intense is one way of putting it. I miss her when she's gone, but when she's back, everything turns kind of chaotic. Oh, sounds like she's an interesting person. For real. Can't wait until Agate gets to meet her, huh? You don't even know Agate yet. Anyways, is your gift complete now? Yes, I just need to wrap it up nicely. Didn't say anything about her dad, though. What's wrong? The doll might not be very comfortable to hug. It wasn't like this before. Oh. Oh? What do you mean exactly? Well, when I hug it, the orbit inside feels hard and uncomfortable. It just somehow doesn't feel right. I don't want Mom and Dad to see it like this. Okay. Then let's find out what's causing the problem and fix it. We'll help you until you're happy with it. Yeah, we said we would, right? Joshua, Stell. Okay, let's get it fixed. First, I'll take it apart to examine the inside, then I'll run some chemical tests in the lab. Oh yes, when I made this I got advice from Ray at the Central Factory. Maybe he'll know what's wrong. Ray from the Central Factory. Alright, let's go see him. Good luck, you two. Hope you can help her out. I'm sure we'll manage somehow. But yeah, I mean, it probably just needs like a new coat of paint, so to say, right? Like some new fur on it. Like, I imagine that like working with, like tinkering around with that thing probably has caused it to like corrode a little bit, like the fur to like get matted down. What to pick indeed. Anything that I care to grab? Oh, it's probably just these things, right? That's probably it. Yeah, that was it. That was all we needed. Where's Ray at? All the way up on like the top floor. God damn, we'll take the elevator. We take the Ellie. We take the Ellie. Maybe it's even the roof, I don't know. What's up, Shining? Shining Diamond. Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We've been talking about the Nintendo Direct all day and have done basically nothing but side stuff so far. So yeah, yippee for side content. How you doing? Scared to see adult Tita? They made Ren too beautiful? Oh, true though. Like Ren and Tita are like the same age, so like 8 years later, what was Tita looking like? Because I mean, she's already like precious, so precious. Look at that, literal doll, literal angel right there. What would she be looking like as an adult? The world could not handle it. That's why the events of Horizon happened. The world could not handle adult Tita, and so it simply reset. Oh man. You can actually be allergic to water. Aquatic urticaria is the term. People like that to drink and consume water substitutes. That sounds like such a terrible thing to have. Literally, one of the standard things you have in your life to live, you're allergic to. That's literally just like being born with like on hard mode. Certain problems that are aware of today that we wouldn't know exist back then. People die immediately way back then, considering the lack of development regarding medical knowledge. Surprised me when I learned about it too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the thing as well. Like, if you was born with one of these, like, extraordinarily rare, like, allergies, right? Like being allergic to water, you would just simply die. You were simply not meant for this planet. But nowadays we can be a little bit more we have things to, like, counter that stuff. When Reverie, Ren teases her about getting curves to attract agate. Oh. Did Tita grow into a curvy older lady? We didn't see Milliam either, and, like, Milliam's apparently supposed to be a short stack. We needed to see all the characters in Reverie before the world had died. We need to see all the characters in Horizon 2. Every single one of them. It's extremely rare. Yeah, I would hope so. Being allergic to water sounds like a literal death sentence. Hey, Tita, something wrong? Yes, actually. There's something I want to ask you, Ray. Tita shows Ray the plushie and explains the situation. You're saying it's uncomfortable to hold and doesn't feel quite right. In that case, there's something we should check first. Tita, could you place the plushie on the desk? Okay. Ray gently poked the plushie's head with his finger. It fell over, even though you hardly touched it. I get it now. Center of gravity isn't right. Exactly. Those rabbit ears with the speakers inside are probably to blame. You're very talented, Tita, but seems this goes beyond the low capacity. Oh, I see. Maybe the reason it's uncomfortable to hold is because of the weight of the orbment inside. Yeah, the cotton must have compressed unevenly, creating thin spots. Sounds like you're onto something. Yes, maybe we had more cotton, it'd probably end up shifting again. Normally, you'd solve that by adding a solid internal frame. But a plushie's gotta be soft and cuddly when you hug it. I knew you'd say that. So, we need a filling material that's flexible yet durable. So, something sturdier than cotton. Maybe wool from a creepy sheep that you can find on Trat Plains Road would work. How did I know it was gonna be that? Here there's a subspecies of particularly high quality wool. They're pink, just like this plushie. Really? That sounds perfect. It's definitely worth trying to find some. Yeah, what are we waiting for? I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product.
A pink-colored creepy sheep? I hope we can find one.
That little squeal, though.
Aw, she sounds so dreamy.
Let's try to find the sheep as soon as possible.
Dealing with those creepy sheep, that was going to be a pain. What's up with you, Terry? I managed to complete the prototype. Now I just need to wait for testers to arrive. Should try to adjust the insole in the meantime. Excuse me, you have a minute? We're here to help you with the request you posted on the bulletin board. Ah, someone's finally here. Been waiting for ages. I'm Terry. I'm a Citral Factory researcher. I'm Estelle, Junior Bracer. I'm Joshua. Pleased to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. So, wanted to ask you to do a job for me. You have time in your schedule? Of course. Yeah, no problem. The job was to test out a new set of sneakers. Can you tell us more? Of course. But first, let me give you these. Stregas. Yeah. These are the new sneakers? Yeah, it's a joint project with the Strega company. I'd like you to wear these prototypes and travel all over the country. Once the test is complete, we can move forward with mass production. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. Did you just say the Strega company? Yes, I did. So these new sneakers are actually... Yes, the latest model from Strega. As I said, I'd like you to test them. Oh, adios. Thank you for blessing me with this wonderful job. Is she alright? She just started praying out of nowhere. I do apologize. Stell's hobby is collecting sneakers, and it just so happens that she's a huge fan of Strega. Oh, really? Ha, so she's one of those so-called sneakerheads then. I've never met one in the flesh before. Did they all react in such interesting ways? Estelle, rein in a bit, please. I know you're happy, but save the celebrating after we've taken on the job. I think we already have, though. Blush. I suppose you're right. I'm a little concerned that your enthusiasm will get the better of you. This is supposed to be a test, so please try to behave as you would normally. Yes, sir. Roger that. You heard her. Okay, then. But anyway, thank you for helping out with this. Just to confirm the job details, we simply need to travel around as usual while wearing the sneakers. Yeah, that's the general idea. To be specific, I'd like it if you could travel to Elmo Hot Springs, Wolf Fort, and Sanctium Gate. Once you feel you've tested them sufficiently, come back to me. I'm in charge of the outsole and insole, in other words, the base of the shoe, so I need to check its durability. So we just need to find the right time to come back and give a report. That's right, counting on you. Go ahead and test them as if you're trying to wear them out completely. No problems there. And we'll be back soon. I feel like quick Estelle with those. Yeah.
Strega! I can't help but dance.
Just don't get too carried away.
She's so excited.
I think I
understand how it is, dealing with things you like.
She's so excited. Ah, yeah, we equip those things. It is kind of funny that, like, my brain's definitely going down the route of just, like, Estelle's got these sneakers equipped, and then we're gonna walk around town with these things, right? And then we're coming back and giving him the sneakers. Dude's just trying to sniff our feet. Hey, yo, let me smell your feet! That would probably be way worse. I mean, oxygen toxicity exists, but that's different. And you can't be allergic to shit like oxygen. No, yeah, that would be very, very rough. I mean, people have, like, done studies, right, about how, like, oxygen is flammable, and so, like, breathing oxygen is causing people to age. Like, that's a theory out there. Like, oxygen is, like, one of the reasons that causes people to, like, age. But, like, we kind of needed to breathe. We kind of needed to live, so, like, you can't do much about that. The nerve of some people. I swear, they won't get away with this. Dr. Miriam, hello. I like this Dr. Lady. I like that dress she's got. Very pretty. Oh, hello. My, what a group. We're here for your guild request. I'm Estelle, a junior bracer. Joshua, also junior bracer. So, there's been some kind of theft? Yes, that's right. I'd like to call for an urgent investigation. Can you handle it? Of course we can. Can you tell us what happened? It's quite simple. Someone has taken the cigarettes stored in the cabinet. Not the cigarettes! This is a clinic. Are there cigarettes here? Under my leadership, a smoking ban was instituted at the factory a few years ago. The cigarettes confiscated from rule breakers were stored here. Then surely the first place to look would be among the people who had theirs confiscated. Someone took back what was originally theirs. Good point. Also, I'm just gonna say it. Like, restricting cigarette usage at a factory, it's kind of stupid. Like, you know how much smoke is pouring out on the daily at factories? Cigarettes are not the biggest deal. They're not the biggest health concern. I'ma be full real with you. That's totally not. That's different, we age differently. And cell cycle has long proven we age. So more than just, like, oxygen like playing a part in that, huh? Isn't this also a clinic? I mean, this is a clinic. But, yeah, this is a clinic, but this is a clinic at a factory. And so, like, not having cigarettes in the clinic makes sense, sure, but, like, if you're down on the floor, right, and you have cigarettes, I don't think it really matters. With the amount of smoke that's billowing out anyways on, like, production, if you have a cigarette in your mouth, I don't think that's the worst part about what's going on in there. It's not helping you out at all, for sure, but, like, it ain't. I don't think it's going to be killing you any faster. And that was my suspicion, too. For all these years, the smoking ban has finally taken hold. If I turn a blind eye to this, all my efforts will have been for nothing. We can narrow down the suspects to the former smokers. You have a list of them. First is Supervisor Travis of Operations. The chief used to be a chain smoker, despite appearances. He only stopped smoking recently, so he has a motive. Can't judge a book by its cover, huh? Wait, I better note this down. There's also Hugo from Design. He should be in the first floor lobby for a meeting. Company culture has an impact. The longer a person has been with us, the more likely they're a smoker. Oh, I see. Supervisor Travis in Operations and Hugo on the first floor, then. Is there anything else we should know? If not, we'll start investigating now. Well, I don't know if this will be useful to you, but there is a witness. Isn't it kind of a done deal, then? Who is it? Right behind you. The chair! Oh, the cat? The cat's a chain smoker? It's Antoine. A cat? That's the witness? See? That's why I wasn't sure if that would be useful to you. I see. I understand now. But Antoine is a very smart kitty. He might remember who the culprit is. Exactly. Take him along, he may give you some sort of hint. Cat's sense of smell isn't as good as a dog's, but it's still pretty good. Hey, that could come in handy. If you bring him his favorite fresh milk, I'm sure he'll follow you around till the cows come home. Pardon the pun, but if you run out of clues, it's worth keeping in mind. Okay, we'll do. If we do discover anything, we'll come let you know. Yes, please. I hope you catch the culprit.
Let's begin.
I'll support you.
We probably have fresh milk, so sure, why not? Here, Antoine, it's your favorite. Would give the cat milk. Which is also really bad for cats, but you know. It's fine. It's fine.
He's really following us.
Is he?
Let's hope we can get a good hint.
Come on, Antoine.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god, the cat's following us! The kitty cat's following us! Mwah, peek. peak existence right here. And I'm gonna go all these places. Gotta match with the people in the clinic and make shit worse for people in the clinic. On that, or should matter. Like you said, it matters. Yeah, like, having the smoking ban in the clinic is understandable. But, I don't know why they were keeping cigarettes here in the clinic after confiscating them. Like, it feels like they should be kept somewhere else, but, you know, whatever. But, if people were just smoking on company grounds, the cigarettes were confiscated, and, like I said, in the factories, like, there's so much smoke already in factories that I don't know if it really matters. That don't really matters. The longer they stay in the company, the more likely they're a smoker, just like the restaurant biz. Yay! We love cigarettes. Guys are solid for that kind of thing. Cats and dogs have been used as witnesses for things before the investigations. And if you've ever completed the quest, if the cats will forever follow you, I highly doubt it. I'm probably as soon as we leave town, or probably as soon as we leave this like factory, the cat will stop following us. But you know, 10 out of 10 game of the year, it's peak. We have kitty cat following us now. It is peak now. So what's up, Ruka? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. All the best and have a great day. Hopefully you're doing well as well, Ruka. We're tracking down a chain smoker. Oh, hello. Did you find what you were looking for? Oh yeah, we did. But now we're looking for something else. Something else. We're asked to find the cigarettes that were stolen from the clinic. Uh-huh. They're making you do that. They sure keep you kids busy, huh? Supervisor Travis, did you go to the clinic today? No, didn't. Been here all day. You can search the room if you want to. Don't see anything suspicious here. Guess we struck out. Well, am I in the clear? Wait, one more thing. Antoine, what do you think? Uninterested. Nothing, it seems. Nah, I guess that's that then. We're sorry for taking up your time. We'd appreciate if you could assist in our investigation going forward. Sure, do whatever I can. Kitty cat, follow me. Like I was even treated as like a party member. Like you can see it on the minimap as well. That's peak. That is peak. Alright, down 2 floors, I believe. And we'll go down 2. 2 floors down. 3rd. Maybe even farther down, but like, what do we got? Yeah, actually 1 more floor down. We'll just walk down though. It's fine. It's the lineup for that party. Yeah. Oh yeah, we do have it on the right there. The little kitty cat on the right. I feel like that's a lot more obvious to see than like the arrow on the minimap, but like that's just how much we look at minimaps, huh? Oh, Antoine. Something's bothering you about this door. But this room, let's check inside anyway. Yeah, let's. What's this door lead to? Oh, it's Murdoch. I mean, they did say that, like, the longer they were here at the factory, and this guy's been here for quite a long time himself. What is it? Ah, Antoine. Why are you meowing like that? Meow, meow. Is this? He's definitely guilty. Yep. Huh? What are you talking about? Factory chief, you went to the clinic today, didn't you? No, I didn't. We're looking for the cigarettes that were stolen from the clinic. Mind if we look around the room? Sure, go right ahead. Okay then, I'm going to conduct a proper search.
I don't think I saw any cigarettes.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, you got any cigarettes hiding in here? What's back here behind this door? Door's locked. In here? Let's look for the key. It's probably somewhere in this room. Got it. Hey, can we have your key? Wow. Examine. Investigated the pen stand, found nothing of interest. Okay. Oh, I can interact with these things now. Documents, nothing of interest. Bookshelf, nothing of interest. Oh, is this where the key's at? Book on the desk. Backroom key.
Hello? Would you like a cup of coffee?
Coffee, you say?
You're up just now, Mr. Murdoch.
You know what goes really well with coffee? Cigarettes! At least that's what I've heard. What's up, Van Arkwright? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you doing. Can't wait for the second chapter to release. True. By the time that I finish this game off, it should be pretty close to September. So pretty close to the second chapter getting released. Very exciting for that. I have played through Trails in the Sky before, but it's been a very long time, and I forget a lot of things. I also wasn't like as much like involved in this game as I was like Cold Steel and obviously like the Calvert arc and whatnot. But it's been really nice to replay this game. Like it's so much more enjoyable with this remake. Such a 10 out of 10 remake, for real. But how you doing, Van Ark, right? Hopefully you're doing well. After the events of Horizon 2, I don't know how well you're doing, but hopefully you're doing well. Goddamn rogue making text-to-speech a bitch. It happens. Cats and dogs can also detect cancer. I have heard about that. It's especially concerning. Yeah, what? True. It's a good point, huh? Coffee. Coffee! We love coffee. We love coffee. I don't drink enough coffee. I drink too much coffee. Cube. So cube. So cube-like. There's the cigarettes in an ashtray. I mean, how do we know that these are his... Not just his cigarettes, though. Found them. Wow. I didn't think it would be the factory chief. Yeah, that was unexpected. Really can't judge a book by its cover, huh? Although I guess cigarettes on factory property in general is outlawed now, so like... Nah, yeah. Even if these aren't the cigarettes that were stolen, they're still... contraband. Oh, wait, it's not how it looks. Please, don't get the wrong idea. Just one puff and I was planning to give them back. Mr. Murdoch. You can't plead your case. You can plead your case to Dr. Miriam. Poor Murdoch. Addiction runs hard. Goodness, I'm just speechless. The factory chief of all people. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to have a cigarette break. What can I say? Temptation got the better of me. Dr. Miriam, I must apologize. Just get some toothpicks, bro. Like, it's not the same, but like, it's close enough. It's close enough. You can kind of get that oral hyperfixation done with that. But Mr. Murdoch, I thought you had quit smoking a while ago now. Yeah, I did. It's been about 10 years, I'd guess. 10 years? Then why do you do it after all this time? I don't really know myself. Since your power went out, we've been getting lots of complaints. I was swamped with them and I suddenly got this huge urge to start smoking again. Mr. Murdoch, I'm so sorry. This is because of Grandpa. Oh, it's alright, Tita. You don't have to apologize. The professor isn't to blame for this. It's my own fault. Maybe you should take a break. The reason you wanted to smoke was stress. Mr. Murdoch, I understand your predicament. I'll let this matter slide this time. Uh-huh. Are you sure? But in exchange, please get some proper rest. You'll work yourself sick at this rate. You're right. I promise I'll take a break once all this chaos calms down. Dr. Miriam, I'm sorry for today. It's okay. Consider it resolved. Please take care of your health. Yeah, I will. Now, if you'll excuse me. I mean, if he really wants to smoke, you just go off the factory premises and just take a smoke. I feel sorry for him. What happened wasn't the factory chief's fault. But he represents the factory, so he has to take responsibility. That's how things are. Now then, I have to thank you all for your hard work. You solved the case. You're welcome. Half of it was thanks to Antoine, though. That's right. I'm glad I recommended he join in. If you see him around, be sure to reward him with lots of attention. Of course. Thank you for today. Hope to work with you again sometime. Absolutely. Well, we better be going. See you later.
All done.
Stopping smoking. We did it. We have solved cancer. Congratulations.
Clearly the MVP.
True.
I hope you'll follow us again. But maybe he's full.
It's still real for that one.
You can see him at the central factory anytime.
I don't see him right now, though. He ain't smoking them in the clinic. Still against rules, but hey. Made sure it was an isolated room away from everything else. Could change clothes if needed to prevent smoke from clinging to himself. And chewing gum, sunflower seeds, glory holes. There's tons of substitutes. The glory holes one is wild, but true. Like I'm not even a smoker. I've never smoked a cigarette or a weed cigarette or any of. I've never smoked in my life, right? But I have inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke though. But even still, I have like that like oral hyperfixation as well. So like right here, I have like a thing of toothpicks, just because it's so nice to have a toothpick in your mouth. I don't know why, but like, it's just so nice to have a toothpick there. It feels right. It simply feels right. I am one of those toothpick enjoyers. Various substitutes could help it a lot better. He would still need a shower, clean his hair. Former smokers, myself, smoke clings to skin and hair. Yeah, definitely. The smoke clings to you like crazy, and the room that you're around. Like, I think, like whenever we moved into this house, the people that lived here before, like, were like chain smokers, or they at least smoked fairly often, because like the wallpaper was even like yellowed, and so like stuff like that, it really clings to your environment, just overall. Most places have showers and even laundry facilities. True. Showers here, I'm fairly certain. At least a few factories I worked in when I was younger had actual showers in them. The factory that I worked in did not have showers. It had, like eye wash stations and stuff like that, but it didn't have like a shower room. So, though this is a very big factory, and like the factory that I worked in was a lot smaller. So, we haven't seen any, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were showers there, especially since people seem to live here. I would imagine that they would have to have showers if people would, like, actually just live here. Actually, I have oral fixation too. Don't use toothpicks because I like to chew them, so use gum instead. Sugar-free too. I don't like gum because I used to chew gum a lot when I was younger, but it got to the point, right, where, like, it would dissolve in my mouth. I would chew it for so long. And so, like, then I had to, like, find somewhere to spit it out at. But at that point in time, it was just, like, liquid, and it became so annoying. It became so much more annoying than just, like, a toothpick. And, like, I will, like, chew on the toothpick from time to time, but, they stay solid for longer. Toothpicks stay solid for longer than gum does. Not to say that toothpicks don't also dissolve, because they also do dissolve. You will, like, end up chewing on them a little bit, or like just having them like soak in your saliva for long enough, they will like deteriorate as well and like splinter off in your mouth. So like sometimes I'll do that, like I'll be out in public, right, and I'll just be like spitting toothpick like flakes out of my mouth because yeah, I didn't know you could do that to gum. Yeah, if you chew it for long enough, it will just dissolve. I don't know how long you have to be chewing it for, and probably like higher quality gum versus like lower quality gum, but yeah, you can definitely do that. I've done that many times. You call them weed cigarettes? Yeah, you never had one. I thought that would be a funny one. But yeah, I've never smoked a blunt, a joint, anything like that either. Never, I've been offered, but like, I've just never smoked. It's been one thing that I've like tried to avoid. As an alcoholic, we try to at least avoid the nicotine, tobacco, and weed. We at least try to avoid that part. Although incense is very nice. I do enjoy like burning incense and just like smelling that. Like I feel like if I did ever smoke, I would become such a chain smoker because I love the smell of smoke. I really love the smell of smoke, and so if I ever did smoke, I would become such an addict so fast. It is why we just completely avoid it. Completely avoided. Human saliva is acidic, like actually, yeah, not very acidic, but it's got some slight acidic to it. I produce a lot of saliva as well. Like I am an individual that is just constantly like spitting in grass or something. I constantly have to just spit out my saliva because I have just way too goddamn much of it. Way too goddamn much of it. It's literally a problem. I don't know why I produce so much saliva. I think a lot depends on what the factory is used for and what they make. Like warehouse I worked at with chemicals, so we had eye washing stations, showers, laundry machines, etc. We had a few chemicals in our factory, to like mostly wash metal, but and we didn't do a lot of chemical stuff. So we had eye wash stations and stuff like that just in case things happen, but we didn't have anything. We didn't have any showers, at least. No, or laundry machines. You could pay the company to, like, buy a uniform that they would then, like, you'd go through some, like, laundry service to, like, wash their clothes for you, but, like, that was so stupid to me. So I was just like, I'll just wear my own clothes, thank you very much. So I have quite a few jeans that are, like, stained with smoke. You can see the metal smoke stains on the clothing, but, It's fine. They're old clothes. It's what they were made for. Not only small amounts compared to most acidic saliva, but it is. It's a big thing, Van. Chemicals and stuff. Doing, so like processing animal carcasses require that stuff. Getting soaked in blood or working with a lot of chemicals, they're required. Yeah, we don't work with a lot of chemicals. Granted, like, the business that I was working at is no longer in business, so, like, I don't gotta, like, defend them for anything. But, we didn't work with a lot of chemicals, and the only blood that we had to deal with was our own blood if we, got an accident, which I have quite a few scars from that, so. But it was only ever my own blood that I had to deal with, so it's not too bad. Thank you again for today. I'm grateful for you solved the case. Hope I can count on you in the future. Of course. Now, where's Antoine? Where'd the kitty cat at? Where'd the kitty cat at? There ain't no kitty cat out here. No kitty cat. What is even the point? What even is the point with no kitty cat? Anyway, we're slower. We're getting out of here. Da-dun-dun. But yeah, I don't know why I have, like, so much saliva. But, like, I definitely do. As something that I've always had. I've always just, my body's produced so much freaking saliva. Or, like, my mouth. Like, it's genuinely just, like, an issue. I constantly, like, feel the need to spit it out. Or swallow it, but, like, I produce so much of it that I get tired of swallowing it. So I'm just like, you know what? We just gonna spit it out whenever we get the chance. Whenever we get the opportunity. Alright, Wolf 4. We need to go to Sanctium Gate. I guess we can just, like, head over there real quick. Sanctium Gate. Wearing the Strega Alphas. We did it. Yay. And then where else? You said you wanted to go to Elmo and Wolf Fortress. So I guess we'll go to the Wolf Fort for now.
Here we go.
We get that one. And then...
This is the border with Calvard, right?
Safe.
And what's this chicken doing here? Oh, you're right. It's so cute.
Calvard is an ally of Liberl, so there's probably less tension here than at Hawken Gate.
Chickens! We must rip out all of the eggs. These eggs belong to us now. Alright, either way, we should save up and we do this. It's been a bit over an hour. Teehee. Alpha shoes. Wow. Wow, indeed. What's up, Lance? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Because I have stuff in your mouth which triggers the body instinct to make saliva. Remember my biology lesson, right? Not even that, though. Like, this was even, like, even when I was younger and, like, didn't have, like, gum or, like, mints or toothpicks in my mouth, we always just produced a lot of saliva. Like, now we have the toothpick in the mouth all the time. But, it hasn't increased nor decreased. We just simply have always had a bajillion gallons of saliva. It's really a damn pain. Faye, please forgive me. I remember that name, Faye. I forget who that was, but I remember the name Faye. Did I say something just now? Oh wait, wasn't she the grease monkey down in the factory in the basement? Yeah, you did. You shouted pretty loud. Faye, please forgive me. Like that. Oh, shoot. I said her name, too. Faye. I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere. Faye. You mean the Faye who works at the underground factory? The one who sorted the gasoline tank for us? Yeah, that was her name. You guys know Faye? Yeah, she helped us with the work thing a while back. Or bracers. Bracers. Hey, this is actually perfect. Perfect for who? Do you have some kind of request? Yeah, it's a personal request of mine, but I'd like to hire you for it. Would that be okay? Sure, we'll try to help if we can, but what kind of job is it? Well, I'd like you to deliver a letter to Faye. To tell you the truth, Faye and I were dating. Things weren't working out, so we broke up a while back. But, I want to make up with her, so I wrote her this letter. When you're next in Zeiss, could you deliver it for me? What do you say? Alright, sure. Yeah, we can do it. Alright, Joshua? Sure. As long as it's not urgent, we can take it on. Really? Thank you so much. I got the letter right here, so please take it. We're now couriers. Got it. But, thought you'd be able to win her over with just a letter. Huh? Really? You really think it won't work? I mean, if it already failed once. Still, don't you think saying that kind of thing is overstepping our role here? No, it's alright. It's good to get some female perspective on this. So, what do I do? You think this letter won't do the trick? Unlikely. Hey, how about sending her a gift, too? A gift? Well, that's a great idea. But I don't have anything to give her right now. Now what do I do? Thought I can buy one at the fort. So unlikely. I'm sorry to ask you this, but could you get one for me? What? You want us to get the gift too? Yeah, it can be anything. Pick it up in Zeiss. Can you get a hold of something? Anything? Hand it to her with the letter? I guess I don't mind. But that's a big responsibility for us to take on. Still, this one's on you. Faye normally just wears her dungarees and spends most of her time working. But she's surprisingly girly at heart. She loves cute stuff. Cute stuff? You mean like stuffed animals? Might be a little too childish for her. Okay, but still looking for something cute. Noted. Let me give you some mirror in advance then. It's not much, but should be able to find something decent with this. 2,000 mirror. Which apparently is a lot of money according to the freaking... the tabletop RPG book. The Trails of Destiny book. Holy shit. Oh wow, we have a bunch of stuff going on here as well. Excessive salivation, hypersalivation is usually a body's response to an underlying irritation or reflux to protect your digestive tract. Common causes include GERD. Hey, I have that. Body pumps, extra saliva to neutralize stomach acid backing up into your esophagus. Nausea is a classic sign of impending vomiting. Infections, strep throat, tonsillitis, sinus infection. Dental issues can trigger your glands to produce more spit. Pregnancy, pregnancy. I'm definitely pregnant. Definitely, that's the one. Hormonal changes also cause hypersalivation, especially during the first trimester. Medications, certain drugs, particularly sedatives or psychiatric medications, can cause excessive salivation or drooling as side effects. Hey, fun with that baddie? Shaking my head. True, though. We love a grease monkey wife. And the name Faye? Peak. My girlfriend, every time she hears the name anywhere close to Faye, she perks up. Fee Clausel is her favorite character. We love Fee. Fee is peak class 7 right there. That's, everything with everything going on with how often Fee's in these Legend of Heroes games. Everyone loves Fee. You want to tell us, Skye, are you Purgante? It's obviously a joke. I got you. I got your arc. Also, could you pick up my dry cleaning? Got you. Yeah, we can pick up the dry cleaning. Deliver this letter, buy a gift, pick up your dry cleaning, got all this stuff. And you get paid for it? Yeah, true. According to the book, that's a salary well-waged. Yeah, according to the tabletop RPG book, the Trails of Destiny book, right? That 2,000 Mira is like half a month's salary for like a noble. Like that's about like the regular allowance that like a top tier noble will have, or like a high end like CEO of a factory. Like that is the most expensive like payment ever. We really between the games and the tabletop RPG book, there's a drastic difference between money. Drastically different. Van is certainly not my favorite character. Yeah, who would ever think that Van Arkwright 1208 would think that Van Arkwright is his favorite character? Like that just seems crazy. Is it private? How long did he save up for that? Christ. To be fair, in this though, we get 2,000 Mira like it's nothing. I think I have like 100k Mira. We get, I guess Sepith Mass just sells for crazy amounts, and them and the TTRPG just do not understand the glory that is Sepith Mass, I suppose. Maybe. Nah. Made me think my perspective on how much some of these dudes are paying. Yeah, for real. But going back to the like saliva thing, right? We do have a GERD, although it only got diagnosed like last year or the year before that. So like, haha, I guess that's it. It also went in line with the anxiety, right? Like the overactive stomach pump. Fun stuff. What's up, Sunset? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Never realized that the excess saliva was another side effect of GERD, though. The more you know, huh? Just gonna trade it as 2,000 money, and this is actually closer to 200. I'd say that's probably closer to 20 bucks. Like, honestly speaking, I feel like in the game, 1 mirror is like equal to like 1 yen. It's about how it feels. But, according to the TTRPG, not even close. According to the TTRPG, it's a USD. 1 mirror equals 1 USD. So it's strange. Stomach pump. Yeah, we were talking about all sorts of interesting things today. And the thing that you came in at, right? Like, I was talking about, like, for whatever reason, I have, like, an overactive saliva glands. Like, I produce so much saliva in my mouth, like, constantly. I'm constantly swallowing or, like, spitting it out, and, like, ugh. Like, whenever I'm here streaming, I can't spit it out, unfortunately. But, like, whenever I'm out in public, oh my god, we are spitting everywhere. We are spitting all over the place. Just in grass and whatnot, but, like, we're not that much of a degenerate, but we do be spitting quite often. And apparently, like, it's a side effect of GERD, which GERD is the, your stomach produces too much acid, and so, it damages the esophagus and all that stuff, and so, it kind of explains why I've always had so much saliva. Yeah, it's because of the stomach pump going brrr. I didn't realize that. A Liberl Royal Army Private makes 140 mira a week. Like, for USD, that's really good. 140 bucks a week, that's really good money. For yen, that's nothing. That's like not even $1. That's not even $1. So it's really depending on like what we're referring to. Like if the game, that would be like, yeah, a buck. It'd be like maybe $1 a week. That's like literally nothing. But in like the tabletop RPG, like 140, that would be like 140 bucks, which is substantial. Substantial money. That's about right, 200 bucks. Just inflated massively because JRPG? I suppose so. I guess so, huh? If this was the tabletop RPG, it'd be closer to 200 is what I'm saying. Oh yeah. Yeah. You see the direct today? 140 a week USD is pretty bad too. Oh no, yeah, I was thinking that like daily. Like 140 a day would be amazing. True. Yeah, no, 140 a week is awful. Like 140 a day though, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I got confused in my brain there. Got him making 1800s wages, which to be fair, we just hit the 1200s, so I guess it makes sense? Question mark. It's gonna be say a 140 a week would leave me destitute. No, yeah. I was missaying things. My brain was not working on all cylinders at the moment. No, yeah, $140 a week. That's still terrible. Like 140 a week is literally nothing. And then yeah, $140. That's like that's not even like worth going. That's not even waking up for. Not even worth waking up for. But like 140 a day, that's not bad. That's not too bad. That's like $14 an hour if you worked 10 hours days. So that, you know, that's pretty decent. That's pretty okay. I mean, 18th century wages? Yeah, no, yeah. My cousin makes $4 or $5 a week at his job and is barely able to survive. I was gonna say, god damn. It's a lot of, that's not a lot of money. $4 or $5 a week. Again, I thought that was a day. My brain keeps thinking about it like on the daily thing. Yeah, 4 or 5 a week, that is not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money at all. I don't know if I'd even work that. Lowest job I've ever seen offered is $2.18 a tip job. Yeah, tips are weird like that. Like waiter and waitress jobs that rely on tips, that's real strange. 140 a day is closer to minimum wage, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, not around where I live. That's like twice that's like twice the minimum wage around here. Actually, it might have changed, but whenever I was in college, $7 an hour was minimum wage. So yeah, I live in a very poor area. I live in a very poor area. A lot of it also depends on cost of living as well. Definitely, yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like 140 a day is pretty good around where I live. Anywhere else, yeah, probably not so much. Probably not so much. So according to the book, bracers under B rank don't make any money outside of requests, but B plus get 400 mirror stipends outside of request rewards. So junior bracers and literally anyone under a B rank just make no money besides request rewards, huh? They literally work for tips. For junior bracers, I feel like that makes sense, but to be a senior bracer and not make any money kind of feels scummy. That feels kind of scummy, not gonna lie. While the minimum wage sucks, but every company pays 2 to 3 times over it. Yeah. Yeah. And try to live in high cost of living area, it'd be kind of rough. Yeah. And my brain completely forgot like cost of living for a second there. Yeah, I cost of living around here isn't cheap, but like comparatively, I suppose it is cheap. Cause yeah, we'd be over here. I think it's up to like $9 an hour is like minimum wage now, probably. But I don't remember. I have not looked to see what minimum wage is in a while. Bracers Guild is a black company, apparently. We're finally discovering why General Morgan hates bracers so much. Because they're a black company. Damn them! But anyway, sure thing. So, just to recap. You want us to buy a gift in Zeiss, and give it to Faye along with your letter. Yeah, you got it. I really appreciate this, guys. Yay.
Here we go, Estelle.
Here we go. And there's also a monster something on the road, so we'll deal with that real quick, and then we'll be moving on. Bracers should go and strike and form a union, demand better wages. The Bracers Union. They probably should, but like, imagine that would be like the plot of one of these Legend of Heroes games, right? Where the Bracers then discover that they have pull, they have sway, that they're getting kind of stilted with the pay, and so they're just like, you know what? We're forming a union, and that becomes like the plot of one of these, or at least like a side plot of one of these games. It'd be a while, and then like you have like the A rank bracers, the S rank bracers that are just like, no, we're doing fine. Be wild, huh? It would be wild. General Morgan just wants what's best for you. Apparently, we hated him because we didn't understand him, but in the end, he actually just wanted what was best for us. To be fair, when you're a bracer, you're a mercenary. You can also sell whatever you hunt, make for monster hunting. So, yeah. That's why, like, the junior bracer stuff kind of makes sense. At least considering that's kind of like the training period, right? And, like, you still get to like that kind of stuff. But once you become a senior bracer, it kind of feels like you should at least get some money from the requests besides the tip that got added onto the request. The union's hijacked by predatory individuals, of course. Always! Make a lot of money off killing monsters, gathering supplies, and other stuff. I mean, yeah, Seventh Mass in this does make you hella bank in this game. But again, I don't know if it makes you hella bank in the tabletop RPG, though, unfortunately. Unions are just another government you pay for diminishing returns. True. That is true. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't, huh? Have to root out union corruption to keep the union pure and functioning. There's really just no getting away from it, huh? The people that make the money don't want to give away the money. So did something really break? Yeah, seems that way. I had to break down in the middle of nowhere, too. This sucks. Hey, what's up? You look like you need help. Oh, who are you? Hey, that emblem. Are you... Yeah, we're junior bracers. I'm Estelle, and this is... Joshua. Pleased to meet you. Your bracers sure are young. Hey, you're the ones I heard about. Nice to meet you. I'm Wong, bracer from the Zeiss branch. Kilika told me all about you guys. I don't know if she said a thing about you, because I don't remember you at all. So, what brings you out here? We're escorting this girl here. Yes, I have to get to Elmo Village. Ask Estelle and Joshua to take me there. I thought I saw someone familiar. It's you, Tita. Are you on an errand for the professor again? Keeps you pretty busy, huh? Yeah. What about you, Wong? Why are you out here? From the look of things, you're in some kind of trouble, huh? Afraid so. We were guarding this cargo vehicle on its way to Wolf Fort. We got this far, but then the vehicle started acting up. The orbital engine must have gone haywire, I guess. It started clanking something awful, and it veered off to the side of the road, and so we got into this mess. Yikes. Doesn't sound good. Actually, come to think of it, there was a request to search for a cargo vehicle on the bulletin board. Guess that must have been about you guys. Yeah, definitely. Good to know the guild was already aware of the problem. But if the orbital engine itself is malfunctioning, you'll need to exchange the drive orbment inside of it to get it going again. Huh? You can't just repair it? The core of an orbital engine contains extremely intricate machinery, so you need proper facilities and equipment to take it apart or repair it. Standard tools won't be of any help at all. That sounds kind of contradictory, but okay, sure. Okay, I see. So, it would be impossible to repair it on the side of the road like this. And monsters now, right? What's wrong? I sense something. Monsters! Always the goddamn monsters. Monsters? Oh, hi. Wong, above us! If that guy didn't see that monster... Well, crazy work. Whoa! Also, it's kind of funny how you don't see the bracer badge on any of these, like, other bracers. Just the main character bracers get the badge. Bruno, get back! Yeah, I got it. Monsters back there, too. Hey, they're coming from behind, too! Wong, you take care of the ones behind us. We'll take care of the ones over here. Understood. I'm counting on you, too. Yeah, leave it to us. Monster extermination time. Hell yeah. There's no winning period. Money was a god-awful invention. Why can't we just barter goods specifically again? I'm only somewhat sarcastically joking. I know what we can actually, but come on. Yeah. Like, it would be nice to just be able to barter goods specifically, but like, it is understandable with having... Yeah, like, you wouldn't be able to, like, barter some things, right? Because some people just have no need of some devices, some goods and services. So, money definitely helps out with that. But, you know, money's also the root of all evil. Y'all can just come work for me. Got plenty of force refugees need attention. Oh, hell yeah, Van. We taking you up on that offer. We're working with Van Ark right now. We're gonna be a Spriggan for hire, doing what we gotta do in Calvard. Or, you know, maybe I'll do some for SVGs over in Arabonia. I think Arabonia needs a Spriggan. No Seventh Mass in the book, it looks like. This higher element Seventh goes 3.9 mirror per fragment. How to make homebrew for it? I'd say Seventh Mass is like 10 mirror or something. I feel like that might be a little too much though, Mangaga. Depending on how much Seventh Mass you get. Because 10 mirror is about average. Or is it 100 mirror? I can't remember how much mirror we get in this. But I feel like it might be a bit much considering how little nobles get, right? Like if that's 10 mirror, that's like 200 monster Sepith to like make the same amount of money as a noble. And that feels like that could really break things a little bit. It's actually a lot of mirror. Yeah, that might be a bit too much. It's going to severely nerf the amount of Sepith y'all get. Okay, then that might be fine. It might still be fine. I never use Sepith in these games. Like, the baseline Sepith, I could never use it. Almost never use any of that stuff. What am I doing with one of these? Comet, and all these. Hellgate. I'm gonna hit like 2 enemies. Shame. Probably should have went with the other one. That's fine. Flaro. Chained again. What's left alive? Healing. Healing circle. Man. I sometimes miss Tales of Symphonia. It's so good. But at the same time, it doesn't have the same amount of sauce as, like, Trails does. But damn if it isn't nostalgic as all hell. Like, honestly, like, I know Mangaga, you've never played the Tales games, right? And I've played, like, basically all of them. There's, like, a few of the older ones I haven't played, but everything from, like, Symphonia up I've played, more or less. And, like, Symphonia, Zestiria, Abyss, play those 3 and you're pretty much fine. Exilia and Grace's F were okay, but, like, the stories of Symphonia, or maybe Symphonia is just, like, super nostalgic to me, and that's why I like the story of that one so much. But, like, Abyss's story felt so damn good, and Zestiria's story... Vesperia's story, not Zestiria. Zestiria... Vesperia, though, really good. Really damn good. Gotta expand Arc resolutions outside of Calvert? Hell yeah. I volunteer to be Arabonian's first Spriggan. Let's go! Sure, in an actual real-life situation, tabletop RPG, Sepith would be a lot more useful, making something a bit more hesitant, to be honest. Well, there's, what, like the 8 versions of Sepith. You have the basic 4, the higher elements, and then you have Sepith Mass. And Sepith Mass is the only one that's useless, quote-unquote. Like, it's a material that you have to, like, refine. And so it's not really worth anything, which is why we sell it. We can't use it as, like, raw resources for what we do. It's basically just used to, like, create other things, right? And so, yeah, the Seventh Mass, like, not useful to really have. It's just useful for, like, making money. Whereas all the other Seventh, though, yeah, definitely. That's useful for making quartz and upgrading your orbments and all that stuff, so very useful. Zestiria, unfortunately, has a nothing story, even if it had a good potential. Yeah. Yeah, Zestiria is not a great one. Fusfa Relay! That's all I can remember about that game. Fusing with my... with my brother, and Fusfa relaying everything until it dies. Wind, fire, earth, water, time, mirage, space. And I think I'm forgetting one other. No, it's just mass. There's just those 7 and then mass, I believe. I think that's all of them. Yeah, we did it. Phew, thank goodness. Let me look at it here in a second, though. Seems like we all made it out in one piece. I was too close for comfort. Well, now that we're safe, we have to decide what to do. Right, sounds good. First we have to move this car somehow. But from what you were saying before, it can't be repaired, right? I think it'd be pretty much impossible. In that case, there's nothing for it but to swap out the part. The manager of cargo vehicles is Prometheus at the central factory. Don't know where the parts are stored, but we'll have to return to Zeiss if we want to ask him. Tough choice. What do you think, Bruno? Do we go back to Zeiss? I doubt it'll work, but I'll try tinkering with the engine some more first. If it moves, great. If it doesn't, we'll really have no option but to head back. Right. Suppose keeping at it a bit longer won't hurt. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna stay and give it another shot. Sure thing, Wong. You take care, okay? Don't worry, won't push my luck. If it feels like things are getting too dangerous, we'll return to town. You guys have a safe journey to Elmo, okay? Thanks. If you have any time to spare, you contact Prometheus for us. You should be in the design room on the 3rd floor of the central factory. Sure. See you later. Take care, Wong.
One and done.
One and done, except for going back there and doing that now. I'm gonna say and give it another quick shot. You guys take care now. Okay. You have some time, can you contact Prometheus for us? It's such a cool name as well, Prometheus. Although it always makes you think about that one Batman villain. So, you know. Got that going for him. Or against him. Whichever way you want to say. Normal monster might only drop around 2 to 7 7th range in elements. The more epic creatures drop closer to 30 plus. Mass in here, but I don't see a rule for it yet. I'm gonna look in the index. Okay, so there's mass in the tabletop RPG. Zestiria and Braziria have interesting mirrors and events, even as Zestiria's story ain't the best. Yeah, no, I will admit that. Like, it was interesting, like, playing through Zestiria, and then playing Braziria and being like, oh, this guy. We're seeing Big Bro. Like, if you know, you know. I ain't gonna specify anymore, but, because not a lot of those games, not a lot of the Tales games really relate to each other in any way, shape, or form. Like, they have the same items, and that's about it. Same items, same attacks, things like that. But past that, they're all pretty much singular, right? And, but then Zestiria and Braziria came out, and it was like, oh, there's some crossover here. That's interesting. Prometheus makes you think of Code Vein, to be honest. Oh, true. Yeah, Code Vein's another good one. Yeah, the blood code. I forget which blood code Prometheus was. Was that Louis? Louis? Was it Louis or Louis? Something like that. Was that his blood code? Or was it... No. Yakumo's was Atlas or something like that, I think. I don't know how I can still remember those. My god. It was interesting to see the tie-ins. Definitely. Code Vein and God Eater are the same world, by the way. Yeah. Which is hilarious because... Code Vein is a Souls-like game. God Eater is a Monster Hunter game. You finish the game of Code Vein, right? And spoiler alert, I guess, for a game that's been out for freaking 10 years now. I think it has been close to 10 years, which feels awful. But, you beat the game. You leave the, like, barrier that you're in, right? You leave the town that you're in, the city. And then you find out they're just in the God Eater world. And it's like, oh, okay, so... all of these giant, like, Dark Souls boss fights, people are just killing left and right because GGEZ. Ah, I see. Louis is Prometheus? Hey, I was right. Hell yeah. Enjoy that cursed knowledge. Oh, I already knew about it. I already knew about it. Like, there was some... I think there was a boss fight in Code Vein that was straight up just a God Eater enemy. And it's crazy to think about that. Like, how... a God Eater character could go into Code Vein and just wipe the floor with everything. Just as easy as breathing. But then, like, the Code Vein characters go into God Eater world, and they just die instantly. Just hydrogen bomb to coughing baby type energy. Maybe we shouldn't have closed that barrier, or opened. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have. Sorry, do you have a minute? You're Prometheus, right? Yes, I'm Prometheus, but did you want something? Yeah, actually. We're looking for an orbital engine part for a cargo vehicle. We were told that you were able to get it. Help. Cargo vehicle's orbital engine? I'm sorry, but I have no clue. Huh? What do you mean? Prometheus, heard that you manage cargo vehicles. Oh no, that was a long time ago. That's a road that's rotated. We switch positions a lot. Hey, you're like a Kama Sutra up in here. And before you ask, no, it's not like a Kama Sutra. I got no clue as to who's in charge now either. Oof, read my mind. Are we done here? I have a lot of work to do. We're sorry for taking up your time. Yes, bye then. Okay, dick. Darn it. That didn't turn out the way we thought it would. Sorry about that. We're pretty sloppy when it comes to managing parts. It can't be helped. Ugh. I'm thinking about how inventory in this area would suck so much. Have to find another way to learn how to fix the cargo vehicle. We're all out of clues now. Another way, huh? Hey, you know what? Got an idea? A little while back, we researched stuff using some kind of orbment, right? You mean the orbital calculator, Capel? Yeah, that. Maybe we can figure something out if we try that then. It's possible. Let's go check it out. Operations is on the 5th floor, if I remember correctly. Okay. And you do, Joshua. Yeah, do. Origami? Origami? That reminds me of that one, like, ninja game, which was kind of... or was that the name of the boss monster that you fought in Code Vein that was also just a straight-up God Eater enemy? Maybe. Curious what the crossover of the blood code things inside their chests, forgetting the name of plus a God Eater weapon would be. Because, like, absolutely could fuse together with work of similar principles even. It'd be pretty, but definitely I'm curious. I feel like they might have talked about that stuff in Code Vein 2, but I haven't played Code Vein 2, so I couldn't tell you. Going to own storage location underground factory entrance. Well, I guess we're going there then. Back to the underground factory again. The origami are the enemies in God Eater? Oh, okay. That does sound familiar, actually, now that you say it, though. I do kind of remember that. I didn't get much into God Eater because I'm not a huge fan of those kind of games, right? Like Monster Hunter and God Eater. I like the concept, but it feels like horrible in execution. Like having to fight these... It's basically like a Dark Souls boss every time, but like a lot easier and a lot more repetitive. Like, it doesn't have the same amount of, like, aura to it, right? Like, you get to see, like, the Rathalos, right? Like, say, for example, we fight the Rathalos, and it's like, oh, wow, cool, we get to fight this thing. Like, learn its combos, learn what it's doing, and, like, it's pretty cool. And then you get, like, 3 scales and, like, a tooth. And it's like, alright, now you gotta fight that thing 50 more times to get a full set of armor. And I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm just done. Fighting it once was pretty cool. Fighting it any other time past that sucked. We did not like that. We did not like the refight every single enemy to get all of the armor and equipment. It did not feel good. It did not feel good. Oracle cells go brrr. Let's go the first time. Jesus Christ, the grind. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Also, the controls. I do not like the control schemes of like God Eater or Monster Hunter, because usually it's like triangle is attack and then circle is attack, and then like squares like your jump button, and then like circle, or then X is your like heal button. Like, it just feels so wrong. I do not like that at all. Like, I'm fine with square and triangle being attacks, but I would prefer to be like R1 and R2 to be attacks. But you can't change those controls. They just force you on triangle and circle, and I'm just like, I just would rather die. I'd rather just not. Not a fan of action combat to be like Souls or Final Fantasy VII, Star Ocean, for games that have turn-based combat and strategy. I like both of them. I like both of them. Like, we enjoy a lot of turn-based games, and we enjoy a lot of action-based games. I do love it, though, games like Trails, right? Where it has, like, the mix, right? Where you can have, like, both. like having your action combat like scenarios just to like kind of like breeze through enemies real quick and fast. Like that's really nice. But then when you really need to get like meticulous with it, you can go into like the turn-based combat with the shards. That it feels so good. I love that. And like we love like Dark Souls. We love like beat 'em ups like Yakuza. Ironically though, I do not like Yakuza's turn-based combat. It feels so jank. Yakuza's turn-based combat in Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth, it feels so jank, and I do not like the feel of it. I do not like playing them. I love the stories, but god damn, the gameplay just... I do not agree. I prefer the old Yakuza. Yeah, old Yakuza is so good. Yakuza 0, 1 through 6, Man Who Erased His Name, Judgment, Lost Judgment, and I haven't played Pirate Majima, but I see that one is also in like turn-based, or is in like beat 'em up style. Love that. We love that. And as much as I love Ichiban as a character, I just hate fighting like that. I get so fatigued so quickly. It's like Infinite Wealth made it a lot better, but it still was not the one. Was not the one for me. That angel dude sucked fighting, especially after that long dungeon. The angel dude sucked after fighting a long dungeon. Oh, Star Ocean, I see. That one, Star Ocean, The Last Hope. The super boss, the super dungeon. Yeah, super bosses make you suffer, huh? I never actually played Star Ocean, though. That's one of those games that I never got around to playing. I'd like to at some point in time, but we have a million things in the backlog, and, like, ongoing series that we're, like, invested in. So, like, that one's, like, far into the backlog, unfortunately. I'm glad we were able to find the transport vehicle's records. Yeah, looks like what we're after is at the underground entrance. Okay, let's go. As if we had any question. Always going to the underground entrance. We always going to the underground. Basement. Thank you. The backlog will forever grow. True. I actually caught up pretty well during 2020. But, then I started streaming and somehow... It's because I yap a lot more. Like, whenever, like, during 2020, I was not... Oh, no, I don't want to do this yet. Okay, do you have a moment? Yeah, what's up? You have a delivery from a special someone. I didn't mean to do this yet. Here you go. I didn't mean to do it. This letter. It's from Bram at Wolf Fort. Yeah, that's right. Alright, now to surprise her with a gift. Oh. Yeah. A seasonal wolf knit hat? Sure. And here's a gift for you. Apparently I had these things. Wool knit hat. Wow, this is cute. Maybe he's not as dense as I thought. Maybe he really does care about me. It took him long enough. We really lucked into that one, huh? We really lucked into that one. Just accidentally having the, a thing that she liked. Whoopsie! We take it, though. Shoot. Sorry you had to hear that. Thanks for coming all the way here to deliver these. I'll head back to work now. Stuff needs doing. Yeah, bye. You passed out by your teeth?
You did great, Estelle.
We really did. We really did.
Great.
Oh, man.
I wonder if that was all right.
Yeah, we got 4 BP from it.
You had these kinds of concerns too, Estelle.
Hey, why do you look so surprised? First of all, it's all your fault.
Oh, damn.
Girls are a mystery.
True, Joshua. We never understand women. We never understand them at all. What was that I gave, though? The wolf hat? I don't even know what it was. Did I have that equipped on somebody? I don't have anything equipped on Tita. Accuracy, I mean, she does do pretty good, like, physical damage, so, like, not terrible. Also, this would have helped out a whole lot had I realized resist that debuff. Victory headband, accuracy, we already have that on, but we can have another one. We could just give her 100 right now. That she's already at 138, never mind. Defense, speed, evasion. We do love speed and evasion. If we don't get hit, we don't need to have any defense, you know? Whatever. I still love this soundtrack as well. Like, the Mines soundtrack goes unnecessarily hard. I'm so useless. Hey, buddy, look kinda down. Oh, I just got yelled at by one of my bosses. Anyways, what do you want? Oh, well, there's something we want to ask. We're looking for a small orbital engine part that's used for cargo vehicles. We heard the storage facility is around here. Do you know where it is? You're looking for a drive orbment. Why do you need one of those? There's a cargo vehicle stuck on the side of the road. It seems like the orbital engine has malfunctioned. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So, you need a replacement part. That's easy to solve. Hold on just a moment. Everybody's so trusting, but then again, we do have the Bracer badge, so like, it's more understandable why they're so trusting. Thanks for waiting. We don't have many of these left, so make sure to make good use of it. Thank you. Will do, thanks. Alright, let's hurry back to Wong. I'm sure there's still a Tret Plains. Yeah, they're probably still there. Take care, you guys. Will do. Thank you very much. Then we'll be on our way. Such a good song. Such a good song. We'll forward. We'll just go there. Let's get going. Joshua, you dense moron. They always gotta be dense. If anime main characters weren't dense, they turn into a hentai game real fast. Is this better than what she's got, or what are we working with here? What do you have? PO3. We just have 2 of them. Oh? No? No, we don't. Okay, never mind. I was like, did they really just give me another brand new one? Kind of crazy work. Either way, let's see if we can give something to Tita. What do we got? This thing? Speed, movement? Sure, whatever.
Thanks for the food.
Crunchy popcorn. That's some girl dinner right there. Let's go. One of Ed Brahma's stuff that she needs doing. Oh, true. True. That was such a nice wool hat that you gave me. Yeah, I saw it and I thought of you immediately. Haha. You're welcome. Haha. Becoming Bracer is super difficult and like massive legal hoops you have to jump through, along with multiple background checks? No, not particularly. Estelle and Joshua are like 16 years old. They had to take a test, which the only part of the test that we saw was going to the sewers, picking up a package, and then returning to Scheherazade. Like, it was extraordinarily easy basic stuff. It wasn't anything like you would think. Although, you would imagine they would, considering they do have to work with a lot of stuff like that, huh? But no, becoming a Bracer is pretty simple overall. Like, not the worst thing. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, at least they do have the Bracer's badge to be like, yeah, what we're doing is like, honest work. Because the amount of times that, like, a van is just like, hey, yeah, I'm doing this for somebody else. And then people are just like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, I don't know. I love Van. I trust him. But, like, I don't feel like people should be as trusting. People are, like, extraordinarily trusting in these games. Hell, it even came back to bite them a little bit in some of the future games where there were some side missions where they just did not check credentials at all. And ended up just being like, oh, yeah, like this... The Sprig came through and helped me out with this mission. And then it ended up being freaking Fabio. I'm like, ugh. What's up, Glitch? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome on. But it's way more difficult in reality than game. Yeah, I suppose, like, if, like, the... like, living in the world itself, right? Like, if the Legend of Heroes world was for real, you could live in it, it probably would be a lot more difficult. But, it'd just be a game, so it is very simple. Yeah, reality, quote-unquote. Good morning, Skye. Good morning, Sachiko. Welcome in as well. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Fabio's a massive dumbass. Yeah. Yeah. We can't argue that. Just the anti-Van. What Van could have been had he not found the beauty that is friendship and magic. Are you winning? We're doing pretty good. We're winning. We went through and talked about the Nintendo Direct for like an hour, and was a bunch of things in there. There was a bunch of things in the Nintendo Direct that were worth talking about at the very least. The TLDR though was like, what, Tales of Eteria I'm interested in. Tales of Eteria, Fire Emblems, Fortune's Weave. Then I'm kind of like 50-50 on like Duskbloods, the Dragon Quest Monsters, Xenoblade Genesis, and the Ninjala. Also, Big Walk looks like it could be a fun one. The Untitled Goose Game, that could be a fun one to play. But just the two games that I'm like actually hype about. Everything else I'm just kind of like, it could be. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens. So many ports though. And like oddly enough, I'm not into Zelda. The Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, couldn't really care less, to be honest with you. I love Ocarina of Time. I've played it a million times through, but like, I don't need a remake. I'd rather just play the N64 version, or the GameCube version, or the whatever, the Ships of Arcadian version. Play one of those versions instead. It's fine. It doesn't need anything more. Hey, we're back! Estelle, Joshua, how'd it go? You find a drive orbment? Sure did. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, really? That's great news. A whole lot of nothing happened in the meantime. We tried everything we could think of, but the car just wouldn't budge. We're just talking about giving up and returning to Zeiss. Wow, glad we made it in time then. Let's get right to it then, and get this thing repaired. Sure. I'll have this drive orbit exchange in a jiffy. Thanks so much. Let me help, kids. And now we're just doing a bunch of side stuff. Whole lot of side content. I'm gonna buy Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin looked okay. I'm not entirely interested, but like, it's a potential, you know? If it ever got like super on sale. A lot of these things, like a lot of these showcases, considering I usually buy games on sale, I don't really get too hype about showcases or like the directs or whatever, just because I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to forget about this, and then in like a year, it's going to come out, and then in like 2 years, it's going to be on sale, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that looked okay, I'll spend 20 bucks on this game. So like, yeah, there's very, very few games that I'm just like, yes, I must play that day one. Trails being the biggest offender of that. But there were some interesting things for sure. I should do it. Alright, here goes. Bwomp. You sound like a freaking electric vehicle. Where's the engine? Where's the motor? Where's the rumbling and the tumbling? No combustion engines. Good as new. Now we can finally get this cargo delivered. That was amazing. You're Professor Russell's grandkid, alright. You're still young enough to be in Sunday school, but your maintenance skills are right up there. Better get going. You guys take care. Yeah, will do. See you again. Thanks for everything. Take care. That thing is moving at no speed at all.
One and done.
You'd also think that, like, Wong would be, like, on top of the thing, just, like, catching it right on top of it.
I'm glad I got to repair it properly.
You did it, Tita.
When I was a kid, I chased the cargo vehicles that passed through Roland.
No surprise.
You were about to do that now.
I wasn't. I wanted to, though.
I wanted to, though. We love Estelle. She's so cute. She's so cute. Speaking of Van and Fabio, hated how people got so snippy over Van being a good dude who's basically an edgy tuna boy who's trying so hard to be a hard-boiled bounty hunter, but is very soft. We love Van. He is just a soft little boy, but you know,
Let's get going.
he's a hard-boiled detective as well. Just has a sweet tooth. And cares for his friends and found family, and he's not a hard-boiled detective at all anymore. Oh, we need to go to Elmo Village for this one. Right. Hold up. You go to Elmo Village for that one. I don't remember what the hell else we're doing. We're fine. Moving through. Moving on through. The game that I care about, Skye second chapter and whatever Trails follows Horizon. Yeah, those are the games that would like straight up get me to stop, right? Those are the announcements that I would be like, oh shit, here we are. Like, I would love to see more stuff about second chapter. And I was hoping that, like, with one of these directs, we would be hearing about Horizon 2. Especially now that, like, Horizon's out and been out for a while. Like, I was hoping. We was out here hoping. Oh, and yeah, I need to go to Elmo Village. I was like, where's the point? No, the point's right there.
It's business. I'm game.
We've literally been doing nothing but side quests for, like, 3 hours. It's, definitely a day of busy work, huh? Granted, like, we only spent, like, an hour doing
That over there is
the
Elmo
usual
Village.
side missions.
Finally. Oh, I'm so excited for the hot spring.
No, she understands. She sees the hot springs. That's all we need to worry about. It's all hot springs all the time. I ain't trying to deal with you. See ya. Got creepy sheep over here to be dealing with.
Let's get moving.
Oh man. You been complaining about the genuinely blind side of me? Like, have you played a Trails game and seen their pro tags? Oh yeah. Like, Van is definitely like the edgiest pro tag, but he's still a good guy. He's still a hero. I mean, to be fair though, even the freaking like Ouroboros, right? Even like the evil secret society are fairly like innocent. They don't do much of anything that's like terrible, right? They ain't out here committing war crimes. Honestly speaking, I feel like Crossbell arc might have been like the most like actually evil arc in the game. Like, everybody else has more or less had like a had like an arc to like kind of repent, right? But with the Red Constellation, right? They just did that. They were just raising down Crossbell. That they just did that shit. There was no sorry, haha, teehee, just a prank, bro. It was like, we raised down Crossbell. We've killed people. People have died. Very, very rarely does that happen. Very rarely does that happen in these Legend of Heroes games, so. A lot of people were complaining about a new God of War game. Like, come on, you get to play as Kratos' sexy wife? Is that Kratos' sexy wife? I had no idea who she was. But, yeah. I mean, I can kind of understand, because, like, when you are, like, playing God of War, right? You kind of want to play as Kratos. You think of Kratos. But, you know, I don't really mind either way. I can see where people are coming from, though, with, like, not playing Kratos. Is that Charm? Did he get charmed? No, I don't know what that... Oh, that was my, like, booster. Never mind. I forgot what my own, like, stat booster was. Teehee. Oopsie. I have no doubt he'd murk a man with zero hesitation if need be, but only if need be, mind you. I mean, to be fair, Van has killed people in Daybreak 1. Like, in Daybreak 1, you can definitely play it where Van just murders people. You can definitely murder people in Daybreak 1. They'll come back alive, but you can kill them, in a sense. Rage boost. That's angry, creepy sheep. And then he's adding more bitches. Great. And Tita's asleep now. Amazing. I should just go in and use this big attack. Let me be so for real with you. Especially now that there's a million of these bitches around. Let's just use this. Death blow. I use power word death blow. It didn't kill it. Unfortunately, did not kill. We'll kill the pink one though. The counter. Blah. We just got these three remaining now. Unfortunate. Whatever. It's fine. That's something I don't get. Sachiko. They had such a massive effect on Kratos. Hope we'd eventually get to play as her, see her more often. I haven't played the most recent God of War games, so I might still be missing context with that. Because I have no idea who the hell she is. I have no idea who the hell she is. One situation happened in Daybreak with Fairy and her friend from the Jaeger group where Van offed her. True. Yeah, no, yeah. Van killed Ida. And then we all thought she was going to come back alive, but then she didn't. And like, holy shit, she stayed dead? In our Legend of Heroes games, a character stayed dead? Crazy work. Never before seen. Never before seen. Back to sleep. Pink monkey sheep fist. You love that. A giant wombo combo like that, and then it ends with a miss. And then it missed. Fancy attacks. That missed. I think it summoned all of the, these are like the pink ones as well. Like, it summoned 3 more of the big ones. That's kind of crazy work, actually. Not only did it, like, summon more, like, allies, but it summoned more allies that are high level. High level allies as well. Not just your basic bitches. Oh, shot. No. Tita, no. Oh, and then I didn't realize that we was confused. Estelle's asleep and Joshua is confused. The status effects go burr, and it is awful. Can you not hear Estelle? He wakes me up with that. Crazy work. Ah, you can't hit all 3 of them. These 2 are too far away. Fine, I guess just like beat up these 2 then. It didn't even kill him. The goddamn creepy sheep are so annoying. You're on fire. Just doing this one. Yeah. We're just using all the S breaks. Get him out of here. Oh, it landed the S break. We got death blow on that one, unfortunately. The one that didn't matter. 4,000. We can get something out here. Yeah, we use a Hellgate here. That should be GG. That should be GG. That doesn't really matter. I guess we'll, like... Do we have any sort of items to be using right now? Like revivals, maybe? Have any sort of, like, revival item in here that I haven't used before? Doesn't seem like it. You're all health or EP or some sort of bullshit. Yeah, whatever then. I guess we'll just smack it. Yeah, just smack it. Smack it real good. Hellgate, finish it off. Summoning extra same level boss monsters. It's wild. Isn't this the monster Tita was looking for? That's the stuff. Soft but sturdy. It's really flexible. Yes, this is the perfect for a stuffed animal. Great. Step back to the Russell house when we have a chance. We nearly died due to stuffed animal. Crazy work. Crazy concept right there, huh? Whoa, had to focus up. The other thing there is that Van didn't actually break the group fully. He had a mercy kill on Ida because she was corrupted by a ghoul. It's nuance to when he kills. Yeah. And then there was like all the times that Van could kill in the final dungeon there. But then it was like, but it didn't actually matter. No one's actually dead. So, you know. There do be that nuance. Though, you know, people can argue that regardless of the nuance, right? Killing someone is still killing someone. Even if it's to, like, put them out of their misery, right? Even if it's, they're already dead. Like, some people would say. We're going back to the, we're swapping back around to, like, now I'm being the devil's advocate and talking about technicalities. Oh, man. We come full circle here, huh? And she's Kratos' wife? Didn't know that. Did not know that Faye was Kratos' wife. Didn't really know that Kratos had a wife. Besides the original wife that he killed. And the daughter. I didn't know they had a new wife. No, was straight up corrupted by dark energy, fully became a ghoul. She was doomed as far as I could tell. I'd asked Fairy to put her down when she couldn't. Van stepped in and did it. Yeah. That is what happened. Either way, fix the plushie. I've reused some of the orbment and made it lighter. Now I just need to stuff it full with monster wool. That we nearly died for. V-Rabbit version 1.0 complete. Great job. You were really focused. Yeah, in the end there wasn't even anything left for us to do. That's not true at all. Still, can you try holding this? Like this? Ah, you're right. It's so fluffy. It feels really nice.
Thank you for hugging me.
Aww.
Mom, Dad, please take care of yourselves too.
What? What's going on here? You made it react beyond just the alarm function. And this is... That's right. Came to me after that incident. Thought I could make it respond to hugs if the sensors could pick up a change in its states. The test went perfectly, so it's finally complete. You sure bounced back quickly from setbacks. You really are Professor Russell's granddaughter. Looks like you're hard at work. I've heard a little and I was glad to hear it's finally finished. Russell! Huh? Grandpa? What are you doing here? Here, you'll need this now that it's finished, won't you? Their new, like, address. This, shipping label. Yeah, it looks like it has Mom and Dad's address written on it. So, you already know what's going on. Actually, Cosimo reached out to me. I wanted to focus on my research, but lately I've been thinking about my daughter and son-in-law, too. So, here, this is the research data they asked for, plus a report that caught my interest, along with a recently published technical book. Seriously, how could they leave sweet little Tita behind like this? When will they come back? I'll give them the lecture of a lifetime next time they're home. You're gonna forget about it. You're gonna get lost in your work and completely forget about this. And he's gone. But he was kinder than I thought he'd be. Grandpa may not seem like it, but he's actually really caring when it comes to family. Oh, I could tell. I could tell. Definitely seems that way. Oh, man. Don't get wrong, it's still killing. There's definitely a difference between killing someone just to kill someone and killing someone as a mercy situation. Yeah. No, I will agree. There's definitely, like, self-defense, mercy, and then just killing for the sake of killing. Sometimes that it's not acceptable but understandable, if that makes sense. Someone's dying, gonna be fully lost, you cannot save them. Mercy's a better alternative, in my opinion. I would agree, but people do get quite hot topicked about that one as well. But I would agree with that. And it says the old man also leaving Tita alone. Yeah, but at least he's still, like, in the same area, right? He's just going to work. They're at least still in, like, the same town. Thank you both so much for helping me. Thanks to you, I was able to make a gift I'm really proud of. I feel like all we did was act surprised at stuff. But it was really fun going around together. I had fun too. It's so nice to team up and get something done with other people for once. Tita? Oh, it's nothing. She's a little lonely. Well, you got friends now, Tita. You've got friends. Anyway, we should probably head to Elmo soon. Yeah, let's finish up our errands and then head over.
Alright, quest completed.
It's kind of funny that Estelle doesn't want to adopt Tita. Like, it's kind of funny that she doesn't want to adopt her. Like, maybe some part of her heart does, but like, Tita and Ren are like the same age, so like, what, I guess because, like, Tita still has a family where Ren does not have a family. But, man, I want to adopt Tita. Precious. She's precious. So a valid call out. I mean, I feel like it's kind of in the same vein as, like, going to, like, just going to work and, like, having your kid at home, right?
Wow, so this is Elmo. It's got such a relaxing vibe.
Especially considering, like, this entire, like, town basically is, like, one giant family, so, like, I don't really think it's as weird. They're still meeting up at, like, the end of the day and whatnot, usually, unless the experiments go wild. Ah, man. You'd accept your own failings if you're gonna lecture someone else, especially when they're adjacent in nature. Yeah, I would agree with that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that Russell has, like, any failings in that part, considering he is still at least here for Tita. He's just going to work. Having to go to work is not necessarily a failing. Only that I believe Tita has a family. If she didn't, Estelle would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what's that smell?
Oh, that's sulfur. It's the mineral in the hot spring water.
Smells like eggs up in here. God damn.
I heard that most hot spring places have this smell.
Oh, really? It kind of smells like smoked eggs.
Or farts. You can just say farts, Estelle.
I sort of like it, though.
I'm glad to hear it.
That's crazy. I've never heard anyone say they like the smell of sulfur or eggs before. That's crazy.
Oh, but the smell's a little weaker than usual today.
Not as a major failure, but it's still something to accept as I bungled it a bit, but I am here. I mean, at that point in time, like, we all bungle everything to at least some degree. Still is very mom-coded, which is hilarious.
And there's no steam either.
I mean, it kind of makes sense considering she was the woman of the household in the Bright family for, like, all of these years. And she did not have a mom, since her mom died when she was really young. So, she simply became the mom.
That might be because of the pump breaking down. Do you want to start on the repairs now?
Oh, Grandma Mao has the keys to the pump shed. She should be at the inn, and we need to borrow them from her first.
Got it. Let's head to the inn then.
Let's let ourselves in. Nah. Alright, can we go back to, yeah, we can go back here now. I just wanted to come here just to grab that, and then we can now turn these things in. We have been everywhere we needed to be. Which floor was this again? 4th floor? I don't remember, actually. That's concerning. A lot of potential pressure buildup. Oh yeah, that's why we're out here, trying to fix the pump. But for now, we can wait on that one. Report test results. Feel like we walked around quite a bit. Maybe it's time to report back. Feel like there's still testing left to do. Might be a good idea to continue a little longer. Yeah. Do we have anywhere else to go? We have product piloting, yeah. See the sneakers, wear these shoes that travel around. Sanctium, Wolfford, Elmo Village. Is there somewhere else that they wanted me to go? It's a long deadline, so maybe they do want me to go somewhere else as well. And the ammo pump. Got everything else turned in. Where else could I go? Let's go to the Bracer Guild for now. City of Zeiss, Bracer Guild. Let's turn in all these requests that we have. I also talked to Kilika. How you doing, Kilika? Hello, young bracers. I heard you're going to Elmo. Wow, Kilika, you really have your ear to the ground. Hazel, receptionist at the Central Factory, filled me in. I heard the whole story. What you're doing will really help out the professor, I'm sure. Elmo isn't far away, but don't let your guard down, alright? We'll be fine. Okay then, see you later. Yeah, we'll be off now. But first off,
I see.
we stopped people from smoking, and we gave stuff to people, and we repaired things. We did a lot of things. Presents for Tita, monster exterminations.
Oh.
Rank up, baby. Rank 3. Heat haze. Hell yeah. I don't know what that exactly does, but we'll take it. Okay, bye, Kilika. Love you. See you in Calvard. Still wild to see Kilika here. Still so wild. I just heard a rumble of thunder. This week was supposed to be extremely stormy as well. Like, it was another, 10 days of rain we're supposed to have. But, we haven't really had any rain. Hasn't really stormed at all. It, apparently something, changed, right? And, we've, just missed all of that. Maybe we should go to the Erletten again?
Let's get going.
Is it gonna do something for me? And then we arrived at Erletten wearing the Strike Alphas. Aha! I had a feeling. Can I really go back to Ruan? No. I could go down, but I wouldn't be able to get up. That's right. Okay, I guess we'll go in. Do we go to the Nakalia tunnels? I don't know. Go to the Nakalia tunnels. Brrrah. At least if I understand the system right. Missed the zone, I think. I didn't miss any of the zones that they told me about, but yeah, we can go through here. So we'll go out through. God, we're stuck inside we'll just go to the Crimson Tower, I suppose.
Let's get going.
Just to get back on the main map here. That didn't do me any favors. Wolfford, Elmo Village, Sanctium Gate, and then the Erletten. Is that good enough? Probably. There might be another area that we can't go to just yet. So
Let's go.
Maybe not. And it still says long, right? So let's see what's going on. How many floors is that? 4? Yeah, something like that. I don't remember anymore. I think it was the 4th floor though. Let's go there. Let's go there for now. But yeah, I think I heard a rolling thunder, and it's starting to get a little bit dark out, so maybe. Test results. Okay, yeah, it's not even giving me the option anymore, so we got them all. Night, Terry. We sure done a lot of walking. Hey, it's great. Let me gauge how those shoes are doing. Let me get a sniff of those toes. Smell them feet. Trying to put the toes and feet together, and we just made teat. Get a smell of that teat? Crazy work, Terry. Crazy. So bold. Outstanding. The outsoles are completely worn down. The way it's worn proves the material I chose was the right one. Test has been a great success. Thank goodness. I was terrified of being sent up on another hike. It's good news, huh? Skye, the Gripper Hunter, has spoken. Let me smell your feet. Were there any issues along the way? Did they suddenly lose their grip, or were they too stiff? No, everything was fine. They fit my feet great, and they were really comfortable. Striker is still the best of the best. Alright, you're a huge Striker fan, aren't you? In that case, I'll give you these as a gift. You went above and beyond with the job, just think of it as a bonus. We got them back. Oh no, Striker betas. Are these? They're a new product the manufacturer sent me as a sample. Seems they haven't been officially announced yet, but they'll be hitting the shelves soon. Are you sure it's okay for us to have these? Sure, development is done for the most part, so I don't need them anymore. And I think the sneakers will be happier with someone who appreciates their value. Wow, thank you. I got help with development and got the newest sneakers before they even dropped. Best job ever! You were a great fit for the job. Thanks to your efforts, my research results have been proven. Keep up the good work. I'll be looking forward to seeing your sneakers in stores. Yeah, I'll pass the results on to Strike Up pronto. Thank you for everything. Bye for now. PP increased as well. Peak. Alright, Strega Alphas. Oh, we have Strega Alphas and Betas. We keep these ones as well? I mean, we'll put the Betas on. Wait. I can only equip the Alphas on Estelle? So I should probably put the Betas on Joshua then. And then you can get craft boots, I suppose. Do we have anything in here? No? Okay. That's good. Good for now.
That was great!
Yeah, I can't even equip the Alphas on... on Joshua. So, oh well. That's GG, that's GG. What else do we have in here? So, yeah, I turn that in. I guess we can drop by the Bracer Guild real quick. And then we'll head on out. They're gonna job Professor's Place, yada yada. Laying it on ya.
I hope you'll continue.
6 out of 50. We're making moves towards rank 2. Junior Bracers, rank 2. Which means we are really getting close to the end of the game. Makes sense though, considering, like, I believe all we have is the rest of Zeiss, and then Grand Cell, and then there's like the ending of the game. That builds up into like Tro's second chapter. So, Miss Skye's second chapter. So yeah,
I heard you
checks
can
out.
usually see the hot spring water rise up, but
There's no hot water.
Oof. Big oof indeed. Alright, let's go and see what's up with her. And none of these NPCs really have that much interesting to talk about, so we've been skipping. We've already talked to all of them once before. They've had their one chance to amaze me. They have failed. Grandma Mao!
Tita, it's so good to see you. I just got word from the factory chief a little while ago. That rascal Russell dumped the repairs onto you just so he could bury himself in his research, huh?
No, that's not true. Grandpa was going to come, but I said I could go instead.
Oh, you're just as sweet and thoughtful as ever. But don't go spoiling that old coot too much, you hear?
He deserves it.
He's always got his nose stuck in his research, and if you let him, he'll only get lazier and lazier.
I think that's fine. Let the old man be lazy. Nah. Drink. She's one lively old lady. And looks like she knows the professor well.
And who are you two?
Oh, Grandma, let me introduce them. This is Miss Estelle and Mr. Joshua. And they're bracers from the Bracer Guild. They were kind enough to escort me here. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, is that so? Well, bless your hearts. I'm Mao, the old woman who runs the Maple Leaf Inn. Russell and I are childhood pals, and this sweet girl is just like my very own granddaughter.
This lady does not seem like she's that old, but okay. I guess Russell just looks way older. Oh, that's cool. Hehe. Oh, right, Grandma. Is it true the oral pump broke down?
Yes, unfortunately. It has been running for 40 years, so maybe it's reached its limit.
That is a pretty good lifespan.
Oh, I'll replace it eventually, but patch it up for me for now, will you? You can handle that, right, Tita?
Yep, leave it to me.
Good girl. Here, take this.
Borrowed pump shed key.
The pump shed is up on the hill north of the village square. All right, I'm counting on you.
I got my window cracked and I can smell a bit of rain on the breeze. Quite nice. Quite nice. We do be having our sense of smell returning ever so slightly. Every now and then we can smell a thing. It is marvelous.
Quiet.
This is not where we need to be going. Other way. But there do be a storm brewing out there. Things be getting quiet out there in the outside world. I love storms, though, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't know. They're just a very fun experience. We like the weather. Like, another time I would have been one of those, like, storm chasers. Another timeline I would have done that. Oh, is this the pump shed? Yes, that's right. This is where the hot spring water is brought in from the mountains. Afterwards it's sent to places like the inn and the well in the square. Shall we try the key we borrowed? Use the pump shed key. And then we open. Wow. So this is the pump system. Hard to believe it's so old. Must be maintained incredibly well. I heard that Grandpa takes care of this pump every year. Apparently, nobody even knew what orbments were 40 years ago, so we built this to show people how useful they are. Oh, I see. No wonder he's so attached to it. If that's the case, we'll have to be sure to fix it properly, and with care. Of course. Okay, so, I have to inspect the engine components first. Can you even reach those levers? And if that looks good, I'll go ahead and check the screws and piping. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay? Oh, it's okay. I can do this by myself. You two can go back and relax at the inn. We got shoot off. Let's see. I take cavitation and water hammer effects into account. She's so smart. What else? What else? Oh, I have to think about surging too. Yes, we'd just be in the way if we stuck around. Looks that way. Why don't we head way to the end like she suggested? No, she's wearing her uniform as well. Nah. Yep. Nah. Precious. I'm surprised that she's still wearing the outfits that I gave her, the accessories. Because she's not in our party anymore. Oh well, not gonna complain. The little angel working in the hot springs. The hot springs angel? Truly. Oh, it's starting to rain now. Oh, it's you two. Where's Tita? Is there anything else? Okay, no. Doesn't look like the rain's coming in yet, though, so I can leave it open. And she started on the repairs. We don't want to be in the way, so decided to wait here instead. It's probably the right call. That girl's a genius. Maybe even sharper than Russell in some ways. A genius, huh? She's gotta be. Yeah, it's really impressive to see someone her age helping out at the central factory, the way she does. She's so thoughtful, too. Always with a bright smile on her face. Well, she gets so absorbed when she starts fiddling with machines. It's like nothing else exists. Hey, yo, Lowe's expectations and their viewers just joined. We're getting raided. Batten down the hatches. We're getting raided. What's up, Lee? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your stream went well. Was reacting to the Nintendo Direct and some other sort of bullshittery, huh? Eat it. Appreciate the raid, Lee. Appreciate the raid. It's storming around here where I live, so I'm keeping an eye on my window. But it doesn't seem like it's coming in just yet. Maybe I should silk shut it, though. I love the smell of rain on the breeze, but... No, yeah, it's coming in now. I shut that, like, without a moment to spare. Take my raid without... I mean, what? Ah, it's fine. We love... we always consent to the raids. I did not shut that window a moment too soon. It is, like, pouring down out. But we need to give the lowest the shout out. For anybody who doesn't know me already, my name is Skye Axens. I'm a punk VTuber. I play a lot of JRPGs such as The Legend of Heroes. We've played through all of these games and working our way through Trails in the Sky now, which I have played this one, not the remake though, and I have never played second chapter or third yet though, so like those would be fun to go through. But yeah, like these remakes, God, they're so good. So good. Been really enjoying going through this. It reminds me of a lot of things that I completely forgot about, and it's just really really nice to like get this is like refresher, but also like updated graphics and gameplay. Like, such a great remake. Wouldn't let me radio on Twitch for some reason though. There is a thing where sometimes I'll tell you about Twitch stuff later. There is a thing that I've done on Twitch, so I'll tell you about it later. Or a thing that like happens on Twitch. But appreciate the raid though. Appreciate the raid. If anybody's got a raid and dash, totally understandable. But if you want to stick around, we're not going to be going for too much longer. But we're going to be getting into a little bit more Hot Springs episode. Are we going to get into the Hot Springs yet? I don't know. Will it be today or next time? I don't know, man. I don't know. But she is a really good girl. Although... What's wrong, Miss Mal? Oh, it's nothing. You done already? Oh, no. Hey, Granny Mal. Mal. Welcome back, Ed. What's with the surprised look? What happened? So I want to ask you something. Has that gal from the royal capital come back yet? Gal from the royal... Oh, you mean the one who came here yesterday? She said she was going for a walk and hasn't come back yet. I knew it. Damn, this is bad. What? She's still in the village, right? Well, actually, I just saw her over by the village exit. She said she's going to head out to the plains to look for some nice scenery. She went out to the plains? That's ridiculous. Monsters are roaming around out there. Oh, you knucklehead! Why didn't you stop her? I tried, I swear. But, you know, she's all laid back, right? I'm worried she didn't take me seriously. Excuse me? What is it? Oh, are you two new visitors? When exactly did you see her near the exit? When? I think it was around lunchtime. It's heading home for lunch anyway. Lunchtime, huh? We can totally catch up to her. We should hurry. What? What was that? What was that, like, black box of doom? Oh, it's happening again! Is that showing up on stream as well? There's like a weird glitching texture. Oh my god, there it is! What the hell? Why? What is that? The black box of doom. It's on Nintendo Direct, but man, I think Nintendo is lost. They had a few things that were pretty interesting, but the things that I was like chiefly interested in aren't even like Switch exclusives. So like, I don't know. I saw it just now, it was quick. Yeah, it's popping up. Like, I see it in my OBS as well. I don't know what's up with that. Ah, epilepsy! For the record, we're with the Bracer Guild. We'll head out to the plains to ensure she's safe. What? You're bracers? That's a relief. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you? Really? Oh, fine. Whatever. Our safety is the most important thing. Sorry for the trouble, kids, but I appreciate your help. Yeah, just count on us. We'll be off then. It is really coming down as well. The rain doeth be cometh. It cometh. It was quick, yeah, just like a quick little like black box on screen for some reason. The time Septarion is coming for us. Be wary! Be wary! I don't know what that was all about, but sure, whatever. We'll take it. We love catching glitches like that on stream. I remember like Code Steel 1, like the PlayStation 4 version of Code Steel 1. we went through that. It was on PlayStation 5. We was playing on PlayStation 5, but it we brought out that picture, right, of Risha, and that it was just a blank image. There was nothing on that picture at all. I don't remember like what episode that was, but like if you go back to like my Code Steel 1 playthrough, there's like one point where you see Risha's photograph and it's like just nothing. Just a photograph of nothing. we reloaded and was able to see the actual picture, but like we caught a funny glitch on stream. You love to see it. Alright, I don't know if we want to go out and do that just yet though. Because, like, it is raining pretty hard right now, so I'm kind of worried that, like, my power might blip. I'll be so for real. The power will blip here randomly when there's not a goddamn thing going on. So, like, whenever it starts to rain like this, I'm just like, power very well could go out. It's storming. Very much so concerned that the power might just die. So, I think we might just call it there, actually, instead, for the night. I got things to do later on tonight anyways, because it is a Tuesday, so I could get a head start on getting some things done. Get a head start on getting some things prepared, so I think that might be a good place to call it for now. A stream full of literally nothing of importance, considering we went through and talked about the Direct for the majority of it. We talked about the Direct, we did a bunch of side stuff. Like, literally no plot progression was made today. And that's because I was not allowed to leave the town. We had to go through and do all these, like, monster exterminations. So, which I suppose... No, like, I was like, maybe I could have done that off-stream, but, like, no, I really couldn't have. Because if I did it off-stream, then, like, I wouldn't have had that on-stream. So, like, we would have probably went too far and, like, the missions would have expired. So, nah. It was for the best that we did them on-stream. But, you know. Is what it is. But, you know, it was nice running around Zeiss, having just more of a chill, just chatting stream for today. Got our asses up to like 31. No, we did die a few times, but we didn't get a full party wipe, so like, we're fine. We keep going. We keep living. No punishment was needed to do for that one. thankfully, we get all the experience no matter how many people survive the combat encounters, so yay for that. But yeah, we're going to be getting out of here. I have so many messages in Discord. 27. Damn, you guys been yapping up a storm over there, I see. Did you talk about the JP Direct at all? The JP Direct? I did not know that there was a Japanese Direct as well. I only knew about the just the bog standard one. I looked through on Twitter and saw like all of the things that they were like announcing, like Kingdom Hearts and a bunch of ports, a few remakes. Wait, what? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I was thinking, like, I saw something here that said, like, the Trails in the Sky and the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave are both releasing on September 17th. And I was like, did we get more information about second chapter? But no, we already knew about that, I think. They showed more Kyoto Xanadu in Skye second chapter, right? Oh, did they? I did not see that then. Including Trails in the Sky, second chapter, Kyoto Xanadu, Toho game, actual trailer for the new Atelier, and more. I did see about the Atelier, but I did not see anything about second chapter, and I didn't see anything about Xanadu either. I want to get on Xanadu. I feel like that game's like made for me. As a Code Steel enjoyer, I feel like Xanadu is like peak. I feel like that would be peak enjoyment. I already have Yes Origins. I should really play that one. But like, I really want to hop on to Yes as well. Yes looks so good. I hate Nintendo of America so much. That's fair. That is a totally fair feeling to have. But I didn't know that they had more information about second chapter in Kyoto Xanadu. Or is it Tokyo? No, Kyoto. Okay. The former capital of Japan. That's interesting. I'll have to check that stuff out, because no, I did not see about that. But yeah, mid-September, I want to play that Fire Emblem game. And, of course, second chapter. I really want to stream the next Fire Emblem game, but at the same time, second chapter. Like, because, like, I really got the vibes of, like, Three Houses from this, from this other Fire Emblem game that's coming out, right? And Three Houses was so good, so I would love to stream that. Although, if I do stream that, it would probably end up being, like, a very, very long-running series, considering I had, like, 400 hours in Three Houses. We put in some insane hours. Check out the files I posted in the group chat, too. You can read all the tarot cards. Hell yeah. I did a tarot card, like, a Major Arcana tarot test, and it said that I was the Hermit, which I was like, damn, okay, I see how you are. But then, like, reading about, like, what it said, granted, I feel like if you read about any of the tarot cards, you could probably be like, yeah, I can kind of see that. But, like, especially with the character that I was, like, I was, like, hashing out with Mangaga for the tabletop RPG, it was really accurate. And I was like, alright, you know what, I guess that's what we're doing then. I guess we're being the Hermit Arcana. But I'll look into that stuff, sure. Yeah, there's like 37 messages in there that I need to like look through, so we'll be perusing through that here after stream, as well as checking out the Japanese Direct, the JP Direct. Once again, Nintendo America proving they really suck, because there are a lot of extras in the JP Direct. Yeah, that sucks. Having all these extra things released, but only for like the Japanese version. It really goes back to like the original, like even way back with Pokemon, right? Of how like, yes, call that rice ball a donut because Americans don't know what the hell a rice ball is. And then they didn't even change what the design of the rice ball was. So it was like, yes, my jelly-filled donut. What do you mean a jelly-filled donut? That's literally just rice. And like, well, you know, it's cope, but like, I don't know if you necessarily would have known that part. We generally refer to that as electrical tape around here. Yeah, we generally refer to seaweed, kelp, whatever, as electrical tape. I forget the Japanese word for the seaweed. I used to know it. I forget it off the top of my head, though, huh? We do all know what the jelly donut is. Yeah, they just simply do not give us some things because they wouldn't understand it. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, yo, Kyoto Xanadu and Trail Second Chapter. That's the stuff I was waiting for, baby. That was the stuff that I was wanting. Oh, well, whatever. At least it got announced. We can check it out later on. And when it does come out, peak will be had. Thunder rolling. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but the thunder do be rolling. Anyway, we are going to get out of here for now. So thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, all the nonsense if you haven't already. Definitely helps me out a whole lot. Appreciate all the support as always. We'll be back with some more Trails in the Sky on Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll be finishing up Silent Hill F. So yeah, we got some fun stuff in store. Tomorrow, it's Wednesday. We're going to be releasing the first episode of Karawa Shoujo. We've been doing some recordings and editing videos together, are part of our Skye Reads Shit series. We finished up Utawa Ramona Prelude to the Fallen, and now this week we're starting off the Karawa Shoujo, which was pretty interesting. Was pretty interesting so far. What I've read was pretty fun. It's going to be a lot shorter than like Prelude was, than Uta Prelude was, so. Probably here in probably by July, honestly. We're going to be getting to the next series already. Season 3 of Skye Reads Shit. This is really just like an OVA. This is more of like an OVA than a season, but you know, is what it is. Thank you to Lee for the raid, the lowest expectations. Appreciate you. And yeah, let's see who we can raid off into today. Who do we got? I said, who do we got? Quite a few people. I do got things to be doing, so why don't we give Lansu a raid so we don't have like a long song and dance of like, oh hi, blah 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 blah. You can just be like, hey Lance, here's a raid. I gotta go. Love you. He's doing Elden Ring. That's always peak too. We love Elden Ring. And then Twitch. What are we thinking? God, I hate how. A lot of things, like, I see some people stream, like, The Legend of, then it's ellipses, and I'm like, and then it's Zelda, I'm just like, man, I thought somebody was hopping over on The Legend of Heroes Peak. But no, they were not. But yeah, who do we got a lot of people streaming on Twitch. Why don't we... I don't know who to raid into. What are we feeling? Art, games, blah blah blah. Oh, I read that as Bitcoin. That's Bitcraft. I don't know exactly what that is. Oh, I haven't raided into Zara in a while. She's doing Octopath Traveler. Yeah. Also, apparently the finale. Spoiler alert. Yeah, why not? We'll go and raid into Zara. Zara Zabuza. Doing Octopath Traveler. Haven't seen them in a minute. So sure, we'll give them that raid. Thanks for the stream. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you as always. But yeah, we'll get these raids set up. So, raid. The sub-raid. And I'll see you, Skye. What's up with the snowman? Using the snowman. Oh, I didn't copy that. Damn it. The snowman emote in the middle of June. Shaking my head. No worries. It's adorable though. But yes, thank you all so much for being here once again. Thank you all for stopping on by. And yeah, until the next time, you all take care.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really